Go ahead and hit that whenever you guys are ready. My bad. I think I'm good now. You guys can see me good?
Yup. You in there clean.
All right, for sure.
Floating on top of the moon, on the earth.
How's the audio on everybody?
Audio straight with no fucking loops in the background. So we're good.
Hey, give me a quick sec real fast. Hold on. Let me set this let me set my little area up real quick.
Good.
I'm outside. I gotta do shit outside today.
Is recording?
Yeah, hell yeah, we is.
Oh shoot! I hear.
Hey, hell yeah, easy.
Welcome to another producer podcast. This is NappooBeats.
Boris the Beats.
Boris the Beats and friend of the show, friend of the pod.
Yeah.
Friend of the fam.
Big Machete in the building. Shout out to my brothers, man. Producer Thoughts.
Way. All the way.
The one and only Machete.
They get that crack down.
Man, I went and downloaded a bunch of sounds on my Mac too, but it's on my Mac and I need to transfer it to the Windows computer. But I downloaded a bunch of sounds like fucking.
That's good, yeah.
Wow, all that shit. But yeah, dude, what's poppin' with you, man? We ain't seen you since episode 4.
Man, I know, bro. And I've been keeping up with y'all, man. I've been catching up on all the episodes. Shit is dope, man. Shit is dope. I've been good, man. You know, been good since the last episode. Just chilling, man. Just kind of getting ready for the next phase of the album and all that. But man, how you guys doing, man?
You know, I'm good. I'm good, bro. I'm just getting ready for this new year. You know, happy holidays to y'all. I know I didn't say that to you guys. If you know, happy holidays to y'all. I know we just we're coming up at the end of the year. Well, we are already at the end of the year, so you know, just actually just been taking a little break from everything. To tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of stuff to think about for the next year, and you know, I change my batteries for this next year. Put some more batteries in there. You know what I mean? Some better ones, some stronger ones. You know what I mean? Like take that
lithium batteries, bro.
Yeah, take the triple A's out. Put some lithium 40 volts. You know what I'm saying in there? Do they make that? Do they make that?
I don't know, but they make something, nigga.
Yeah. Put me a car battery, you know what I'm saying? Put the car battery in there.
Optima battery in there, you know.
Yeah, switch the wires around. Oh, man. No, well, I wanted to talk about first. Again, Boris hit me up on one of my chop sections, the latest chop section that's out.
Yeah.
Lost in the Sauce. Apparently the video was lost in the sauce too, because after 13 and 80 seconds or something, or 80 seconds, 13 minutes and I don't know how many seconds that was.
19 seconds.
Shit just like goes out, like you can't hear anything. Like,
wow.
I'm making the beat. I'm over here. It's just like it's up like that.
Wow.
Oh, man, I don't know if I should take it down. Maybe I'll just leave it on.
Leave it up, dude.
Yeah. I complain every time I do a new chop section now that I need a new computer.
Don't crap.
Don't blame me for not you know what I mean, being ill-equipped. I've been saying like the beat's been more illustrious, and there goes my freaking computer the rendering and all that shit. Just
the computer just said nope.
Hey,
we gonna give him a sneak peek only of this shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna play this beat. You know what? If Kane listening, I'm gonna give him this one after I spruce it up a bit. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Is this too loud? Is this too loud? You hear that?
Good, bro.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Can I say that? Yeah. That's me, yeah. But
Yeah.
Big gang vibes on that, bro. For sure.
I just feel those beats with those like vocal sounds, like you don't know what they're saying, but it's just like I just think that that's like it's 100% a banger all the time.
Yeah.
I think it's just too easy for people to be like, oh, ooh, like you know what I mean, and they're just like rapping on the shit. You're just like, fuck. Like,
Man, where were we when we heard that one banger that came out years back, bro? I forget what who produced it, but it was like the choir singing, like they used like I think it was in Japanese if I'm not mistaken. Then they looped it. It was like a choir and they looped, and the intro came in with the loop, and then as soon as it sounded like it kind of reminded me of those vibes. Those beats are sick, bro. When those vocals kind of clear the room and shit, and it's that nice little. You get that heavy beat.
yeah, man. I forgot. Was it one of those?
It was like bum 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 bum. And then the beat flipped it. It was like, and then like, I don't know. I think it reversed or something, but it was hard as fuck. Me and you, I remember I was with you when we heard that shit. We were like, damn, that shit is hard as shit.
Was that
It
like
was
a sound click beat, or was it like a?
it's like a real rap song on the radio. I forget the artist and I forget the producer, man. This shit was hard though, bro. We were like, damn, what the fuck? Me and you and Chris, I think, heard that shit. And you're like, and remember, there's a part in the beat, there's like a break where it's just a clap of the hands.
Oh yeah, that's always.
It's just the vocals and it just goes and then goes right back into it. I don't know if I find the song, I'll link you to that shit. That shit was all I remember is that shit was dope, bro.
So,
Dope. But I like that beat you made, man. It just reminded me of that because of what you said about the vocals paving the way for the song and it just sounding dope. That shit is dope, man. I like that shit a lot.
The secondary slur switch up, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, your face changed. I was looking at
this.
you had it like, oh, a little Steve. You said, oh yeah. You you waiting for the change. You said, there it is. No, I mean, I need. I wanted to get this beat to Kane because there's that album. I'm trying to get this album out with him like sometime next year for sure, early in the year.
Yeah, man.
7 tracks, or whatever. You know what I mean? I want to get nothing but dope ass beats. So like, should just like, well, I don't know if it should relax a little bit or just be at 100 all the time. Like, ooh, the other one's like, oh, but it might be like, you know, if you hear too much of something all at once, it's not good. Like if it's too hyped all the time, like if you're at the club, right, and you have too many hyped songs, tired.
Yeah, you got to balance it for sure.
Yeah. But I was saying, I was telling Tim I was trying to build a computer. I told you, Tim, that I bought that i7 with the motherboard. I returned that shit, bro.
Oh shit! You
I
gonna go with the
returned it.
i9?
I was thinking about it. I ended up buying the Oculus. Well, it was because it was supposed to be like a Christmas present. You know what I mean?
Oh shoot!
Yeah, and I was like, all right, I'll just get the Oculus for now because you can't get any video cards anywhere right now. Like, the only ones I saw were only sold in stores, but they're out in California. The ones out here. So, what's that? The video cards. Yeah, the video cards, bro. They're just all the I don't know like which ones are like the best ones or whatever, but the ones that everybody's looking for, like the sought after ones, are all like gone. And they said they're stopping production to like February or something crazy.
Oh damn!
Yeah. most of them from Japan, right? Like most of them, they come from out that way.
I
From
never even researched them, but at the end of the day, it's just fucking AMD and fucking video cards, and like the whole pandemic sparked the boom of all this shit because everybody was fucking zooming from home and streaming from home, and motherfuckers just went in and was like, well, shit, I can go in on streaming. Let me buy this graphics card. And like most of these motherfuckers is like, yeah, 400, 500, 600, 700, $800 fucking graphics cards because of the inflation.
yeah,
So
people are just.
hot
Yeah,
commodities.
I went on Amazon trying to look for them. Dude, they doubled. I was like, I ain't paying no freaking $800-900 for no thing like that for a basic one.
Crazy, man. Wow. Fuck.
Yeah, I was like, nah, man. Like, I might as well just wait until they restock. I'm like, all right, cool. Maybe I'll build one now. But
Yeah.
I'm thinking about getting a Mac again, and I'm just like, my whole life is on the Mac. Like, my identity is on a Mac. You know what I'm saying? Like I love Logic too much too. Like, I'm just so used to it. And why switch it up if you got a good thing going? You know what I mean? Because I was thinking about going to Ableton because everybody's raving about Ableton all the time, and I was like, maybe I need to switch up a little bit. You know, see how the workflow is. Maybe it'll change something in me too.
Love that Ableton, man.
They do. Have you guys had any experiences with Ableton at all? Anything like that?
Mm-hmm. Shit, man. Not
No?
anything new, bro. I think the last time I did was like in 2012. I had a cracked version on my Mac that Ramos got me, and I messed with it, man. It was cool because it's like when you're doing shit like how we used to do it, like when I was with the band, it's just nice for just looping, and you know they come with some dope, like genuine sounding drums. But I didn't, you know, nothing that I was able to figure out, bro. It's not like a regular DAW that I've used. It's not like there's a table and you could drag shit and this and that. It's like a different level of command. So I messed with it. It was cool. But
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure it's like
rock with it and shit.
like once you figure it out, everything's probably like straight. But what about you, Tim?
Yeah.
You work on it?
Yeah, when I first got in the game, that's why it was dope to do these little recaps going down memory lane. Cause yeah, hold up. Yeah, let me get my shit off. Motherfucking Dark Days album is fully released, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We fully
Man,
released.
let me get my sound effects. Okay, what's
For
that?
real.
Yeah, my bad. I forgot to say that shit. Yeah.
Nah, we good. We good. So then
Congratulations, man, because that is a feat.
Bro, for real.
9 weeks.
Let's go. Let's go. Boris, yeah, look at him. Simmer down now. Simmer down. Simmer down. Simmer down. I said simmer down. Simmer down. Simmer down. There you go.
Yeah, dude, 9 weeks of dedication. Every Wednesday did a fucking breakdown and said some real ass fucking vulnerable fucking shit. Talk about suicidal shit, depression shit, real ass shit, chakras and yoga and meditation shit and all that shit. Now, I did learn a lot over it because man, I was getting fed up doing that shit. Man, I gotta say, because I didn't even want to keep talking about that shit no more. Like, you know, like after you do the first one, you like, fuck. And like when I hit post, I really thought it was gonna make some big impact. And then like it took weeks later when motherfuckers was hitting me up, like, dang man, like just some courage to say some shit. Like, but when I posted it, it felt like it was just courage just hitting post, you know? And so throughout it, like, yeah, I released Just Like Magic and Summertime Happiness, which was cool and gave me a different feel. So it showed people where I'm at now versus where I was in 2015, 2016. But now that all that shit's out now it's like, all right, I don't got that Wednesday commitment no more to fucking say some old depressing ass shit. But now the body of work is out there. I went back through DistroKid, submitted it, and I thought now they all have the same ISRC codes, right? So when I went on Christmas and put the album back in, I just put a 9-song album. Boom. Fucking all the same songs, all the same files. And when they linked up to what the singles were on release. But now it's on one album. It says Dark Days, officially came out on the 26th, but it still looks like it's 2 fucking songs, right? Because when I go through my Spotify, it's still going to show all 9 songs in the different colors and shit, because the colors are supposed to represent chakras. But then it shows Dark Days, and then it's the whole album. And then it's like when I click on one of the songs in the album, I can still hit like. Versus if I click on the single, I won't be able to hit like because I've already liked it. You know what I mean? So it was my first experience watching this and seeing how it went down, because I thought it was just gonna link up and be like, "Hey, nigga, these are the songs," like, you know what I mean? But it's like, hey, yeah, those are the songs, but nigga, you really look like your 9-song album is really fucking 18 songs on your damn Spotify. You know? So we live and learn. But I got. So now the latest tracks that I'm able to put out. I got fucking Make That Drive, On Track, and what's the third one? There's another third one. But these tracks, I call them vibes because they just that bounce, smoke, space out. And then the other tracks I got DMB Ocean. I got like 2 DMB tracks, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, dang, should I release these as like 3 little EP things? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like 3-piece.
3-piece?
Yeah, no, 3-piece, you know what I'm saying? 3-piece.
Good.
You know, we'll hit you with a couple of them, because it just feels like now, you know, that when now I got that void of I don't want to go another Friday without releasing something. I've been releasing something every Friday for 9 weeks, and this all autopilot now. It's like, and I gotta arrange and still mix and master these other tracks, and it's like, dang, man, it was dope that all that shit was just done, and then I just sat back and like every week, just like, yeah, now it's like I'm back in it, you know. So, but and then just the latest shit, my bad, is I'm trying to bask in how many love songs I can make right now, because I'm all up in that frequency, you know. And when I'm not in that frequency, I really can't make lovey-dovey ass songs. That's just real shit. It's just real shit.
Hell yeah, you gonna be in all night, huh? My man, you make some love tunes, bro. Hey, for real though, bro, that you ain't lying about that shit. That shit is like a seasonal thing for me. I don't make love music, but I have times where I wish I could, you know. Like, man, I feel like spitting about this shit, you know what I mean? So,
it's all good. He's on, baby. He's on, let me tell you something. Oh,
wrapped up in your love.
Yeah, you know that good, like straight from the throat.
Hey, the way you did that into the mic was perfect, bro.
The crescendo.
It's all closed eyes. That's what they be looking like in the studio, bro. They be getting that shit, dude.
You ever seen him do this? Like this is all right here on the mic. Like they're about to caress the mic.
Because they be feeling it. They be so into it.
Man, bro. That shit crazy in the studio, how they just be like, they'll put 3 of them on different mics or 3 of them on one mic, you know what I mean? Instead of piecing them out, because they that good. I'm like, man, dude.
Come back and they snap and shit.
Hey, what was it I seen? I seen a meme today that was like, did you post it? I don't know if it was you posted it, Tim, maybe not, but somebody was like Jackson 5 or whatever. Don't forget, they were like, they made a whole gospel out. They got rich off of gospel, but they was all actually Jehovah's Witnesses. And there's in that accent was up, he was about that bag, dude. Like, hey man, sometimes it like I wish I could just do full-time R&B, bro. Like I wish I could just be a singer, bro, but I just don't have that kind of talent. Like that shit's rich. That shit got to be in you, bro. Like,
hell yeah, I agree, because not anybody can do that shit and make it sound good too.
Make it sound good. Hell nah. That shit's a talent.
Except for all of us when we're in the car singing all hell.
Hey, I want to hear I want to hear what this shit sound like, Tim, for real, bro. If you could pull that off, man.
What you talking about singing?
I was like, what are you talking about?
Well, you talking about a love album, ain't you?
I was just saying love songs. I didn't say no album, man. That's a lot of commitment.
Man, come on, Tim.
3 pieces an album, bro. Just
3 pieces an album?
Yeah, 18 tracks, baby.
And I want to hear a part where you talking too, like you know how you singing, you know, Boys to Men, singing.
Yeah,
He's a
girl.
baby. He's a baby.
But I just
crazy.
Hey, the music video is
Come
just him
home
in the
to
booth,
me.
like he got his hands on the headphones, but just the mouth, like
Yeah, you got a cane in the other hand. You make me weak.
yeah, you make
Every week, baby, I got a cane. He's like,
fixes the hat with the cane, pushes the hat back slightly.
chocolate brown hat.
I got one.
Oh man,
Baby,
you could have fully did that, Tim. You could have fully did that, bro. That could have been your lane for real. You got the look, you got the man. You like, baby, you ain't gotta be real.
Hey, Tim just got to break out his Kangol hat. That's it, though.
Hell yeah.
Kangol hat.
Yo, hey, I've been the most mature young dude in the world. Rocking Kangol.
Damn, hell yeah.
Furry ones.
Stay in your lane, right?
Hell yeah.
Fuck. Hey, but nah, that's real shit though, man. This was 18 songs in a 3-piece. But like, yeah, I'm just thinking 3-piece because it's like I already made that one track like talk about like how you so fine and shit like that. And it's like it's easier to make those tracks right now because those feelings ain't far removed. Like with the other girl, it was 7 years, you know what I'm saying? So then when you go away from that shit, like it's like you ain't feeling that. You ain't making nothing like that. But like this over here, it's fresh. It's novel, you know, and so it's like it's kissing game, you know. It's
oh yeah,
high five, yeah, you know. It's
yeah,
come on, it's that, it's all that. And so what I was thinking about, even with the directions on how I want to do the albums, right? So I released Dark Days, and now I gotta do Light Days, right? Like we gotta have that contrast. I've made a bunch of sad ass music. And like I was thinking I could make it like the prequel, kind of like fucking Star Wars. Because when I was looking back through my timeline, I live a lot of this fucking life out on social media, which is funny. But it's a good reference point because I can go back. Like I seen how all my posts changed after I got into the accident. Like you can see it. You can see it in the post. And I'm like, fuck, nigga, like this shit is crazy. And so I'm like, but the years before the accident, but 2013, 2012, like I was all depressed 2015, 16. But when you look at 2013, 12, I was living it up. Nigga, I fucking got the commercial. I had to have money. Nigga, I'm out here going to Vegas every month. I'm doing it up. And so like if I make music based off that time frame, which is the precursor to the depression that we was in, I'm like, oh, that'd be crazy. And then be like, then the next album after that would be the fucking, you know. But I'm glad I'm not the only one that making lovey music is seasonal for.
Man, bro. To be honest with you, like I used to always really love it. Well, first, I think that's a dope concept, man. I think what you got set up is super dope. Hold on a sec. I need to relocate, bro. It's getting a little too chilly out here. I think she might be asleep.
Sorry for everybody's watching on YouTube.
Including Easy E. Yeah, I was gonna say for anybody watching, my bad. Say shout out to Easy E, the background. Took my place. No, I think it's dope, bro. I think it's a good idea. I think it's great. Man, when it comes to the singing or R&B, it's crazy because like with reggae music, man, there's like a whole different genre or subgenre. It's like lovers rock, but even before the lovers rock, there's like, man, there's a whole culture that's just strictly love songs. You know what I mean? Strictly. Ed, I know you know what I'm talking about. Like some of the shit that came out of the Pacific Islands, actually, the reggae that came out of there, man, that they put a whole different spin on it and took a lot of like the electronic shit out and just it was all about the acoustic, the ukuleles, you know what I mean? Like, so I heard like a lot of love ballads and shit. Like I got into that shit. And then I wanted to get into doing like I still might do it, bro. Like I might do like a reggae love album eventually, like late, like way in the future. You know what I mean? I can't do that now because I'm like I feel like I could write R&B, but or like a reggae style song, but with that kind of thing. But I don't know, bro. I think it's like you kind of said when it comes to things that is spirit, man, you gotta be right, man. Because at the end of the day, it's like, I don't know. Like you could write a song even if you in a relationship, I feel like. And, I think those are some of the best songwriters. Like it's crazy because we on the subject of this. This has actually been a part of my homework that I've been doing recently. LL Cool J, man. Now that's a smart brother right there. That's somebody I look up to. I always have, for the same very reason. Is he's like I heard him in an interview say this, man, and this shit right here resonated with me in a powerful way, bro. Because I feel like this is just how it is sometimes for certain men. But he was just like, what I heard him say. He was just like, man, he was on Drink Champs with Nori, and he was talking about how like he had a wife and all that, and his wife was like his biggest supporter, and he would always tell everybody, like, even though he had all these girls and he was macking, he was like a big Mac, he still used to get caught up all the time. He used to tell people that like he would tell all the rappers that he met that like, hey, they'd be like, yo, man, why you always got your wife around? Like, because anytime he would go out, he would just take his wife with him. And he's like, because your wife always gonna keep you straight. You know what I mean? So like that was a dope point he made, because it was a whole finesse. Like he went into the game knowing, like, he was like, one of the things he said was like, when you good looking, bro, and you one of those people that it's just in you, it's hard to make it. Especially as a rapper, it actually really is. It's not, being fly was only so cool at that time. And he was just like, when you had these big guys, when you got the Raw, you got the Jeru, the Damages coming out, you got these Raw, they like these gritty guys from NY, like, you know what I'm saying? They just like, yeah, I'm saying we finna like, it's like, it's a crazy, a whole different energy, like Onyx. Think about Sticky Fingers, you know what I'm saying? And think about the LL, like, can you picture Sticky Fingers like, hey, yo, girl, I'm trying to take you on, I'm trying to take you out for good,
Oh, Moesha.
So it was a good, like, it made me laugh, but I thought it was dope because he just knew what he was doing from the jump, and he knew he had to create hard songs. He knew he still had to battle people, and like, he still could, like, he couldn't just be a pretty boy, a fly boy. So like that shit right there, bro, when I watched that interview, it was like last week, that shit just like, it was powerful because I never really picked LL's brain when it came to his business choices. And I was like, he was just a smart man. He knew it, he knew it. But him and his girl were about that bag. So he emphasized on, he sold that culture. But at the same time, because he loved making he loved making songs for the ladies. And he wanted his shows to be packed out no matter where he went. He never wanted to see nobody there. So he was just smart, man. Like, that shit right there to me is dope, man. Because he had the whole image too. Like, he was swole, and like he tried to still be like, he tried to show you what it's all about. You know what I mean? And I think just during that time, that's something that was nobody could process. And I looked at that as a gem, even as in a modern day way, because now you got a lot of fly people. It's different because we living in a time where it's everything changed after that. Like it was dope to be fly. Not just to be fly, but like to really hook yourself up, or like you got people that started bodybuilding and showing their muscles, and R&B and all these things started changing, and then it changed again. So I like that. I like looking backwards sometimes when it comes to those stories, man, because you look at hip hop and look at how much LL is revered and shit, man. And it's like, this man, half his songs were songs that were on some, like, on a whole different vibe than the shit that the few songs that got him the notoriety, So that was a gem for me. I was like, I've been sleeping on LL, bro. I was like, wow, like, this man is smart, bro. Like, and I think he was the first artist ever, bro, to get signed to Def Jam. I didn't know that.
Damn.
Crazy. First rapper to ever get signed to Def Jam. I was like, what? Not even Run DMC was signed to Def Jam. So what he did was monumental, bro. And I slept on it. I was like, damn, I didn't even know all that about LL. Crazy.
I definitely was jaded because I didn't have like all LL experience, but he's another person that has been there throughout all the eras of music I grew up to. So
hell yeah.
Right. Like as you were saying it, I was thinking like, fuck. The gem of it is women supporters are more thorough than men supporters. And for him to say, I don't want none of my shows empty, you're gonna guarantee it ain't empty if you got women coming. It's gonna be
Right.
some empty spots
If you
if
bring
niggas
women, men will be there too for sure.
guaranteed.
Yeah.
It ain't like a b-boy jam where it's a bunch of dudes there and like everybody gawking at one or two girls. Like, you know what I mean? That is it.
That's how video game tournaments are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real quick, the freaking I don't know what happened with Zoom, but I upgraded it. And I think it was a bad thing
That thing
because
with
now it's saying there's only 5 minutes and 42 seconds left.
Oh yeah,
nah,
they
but
trimmed
don't
it
it
down probably because all the people.
It says upgrade. That means I got to pay something now.
hold up, what? I thought like because
Hold on.
didn't that thing pop up when we was interviewing Macaroni too? And I thought it like went away and said like, hey, it's extended.
This shit has a countdown right now. It says remaining meeting time 5:20, but it's going down. Yeah, I think it's like 40 minutes they give you, and it says upgrade. I was like, upgrade? What does upgrade mean? Why they try to do that, man? We try to give these monthly subscriptions all the time.
Man, you
Why
see
can't
what
we
I'm
just
saying?
have something?
Thank you. Fuck. You serious?
Because they changing the game. They trying to take all our money. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. I just came back in.
No, it's all good. No, you're right though. They're trying to make their money.
Trying to keep their hand in your pocket every month. So that way when they take a little extra, you ain't gonna notice.
Oh yeah. Hey, a lot of those people, bro, what they finesse me, like I got finessed bad this year with subscriptions, bro, because they started changing all their terms and like randomly, and they start double charging me and like giving me all these extra fees, bro. I literally like I had one that I just couldn't track. I couldn't track it. Like I got the little subscription app. I just couldn't. I'm like, where does $7.99 coming from? Like, bro, I checked all my apps. It was driving me crazy. It was like a little video editor app that I bought. I think I did like a free trial, like $7.99 or something, or I bought something, and I guess I don't know what happened, but they wasn't charging me. They wasn't charging me like consecutively like they was. It was like once every 3 months or something. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden my shit changed up and I'm getting charged every month. I was like, what? It was like a bunch of them, like 10 of them. Imagine like 5 to 10 at once. Like the first of the month come, your shit all gone. Like
Yeah,
we'll
that's
have to podcast up or being broke and trying to come up. Financial wealth or financial education.
yeah, hell yeah, man. Wait, so what if we started this back up with you, Tim? If you did that, do you think it'll work?
Oh shit.
For everybody who's listening, yeah, this is a real thing. You trying to do a podcast through Zoom? I'll get you with this upgrade. I shouldn't have upgraded, but it flashed in my face. I said, okay, cool. Like maybe the
Oh, you saying from whatever you did on the
I don't got
upgrade, it
nothing like
changed
that
the
in
shit?
mind. I'm trying to
Yeah,
see if I can
I
find
do
a timer. Nah.
Well,
whatever
I'm
the thing
I'm the
is.
host. What happened, Tim?
I said I do whatever's required. Me.
Yeah, I don't know why this shit seemed like a good idea at the time.
How you say? Yeah, upgrade. They say it's a good idea. They say.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Oh hell no! They brought it right to the freaking fire.
Yeah.
That means they're serious about it.
They like, oh, we ain't playing about the extension no more.
Extensions. We don't need that. Hey man, I don't. Slightly off topic, but I kind of want to buy a box of Pokemon cards.
Mm.
It's been getting like super expensive, like for the rare ones.
Yeah, I heard the same thing with the Yu-Gi-Oh. I heard this shit's going up right now, bro. People been like trying to sell these shit.
Like less than a minute. Let's see what happens if this shit just shut down. If it does,
Yeah, if it does, then I'll shoot you a thing. I don't have Louis as a friend on here.
it's under my this full step back. Look at him. He's like, hey,
Nah, man.
But I seen
the
the same
homie right
thing.
here.
I
Easy.
still got y'all because I thought it was about to go off.
I'll do in a little bit. I'll shoot. I think you could shoot an invite to him. Well, it's Oh wait, man, I don't want to put your email out like that.
Yeah, no, I got it right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, either way, shit. Got this shit.
Oh yeah, because it says less than a minute. I don't want the shit to just like whoop. Yeah. Sorry. Well, at least some people know now. I
So you
mean, unless I'm
upgraded
the
and
one.
this is what it did.
They got
I
you with
ain't
the
upgraded.
upgrade. Maybe. Well, I guess we'll find out if we do a different room.
Yep. We'll do it in 40-minute increments. Then I guess we do what we got to do.
Is it?
The freaking increments. These people, man.
Just did they just started doing that for the first time right now?
On mine, yeah. I mean, I'm sure this was happening before, but
How do
They
I get the
upgraded
camera to
like
be
40
sideways?
million.
it still does. I'm scared because I think it's been more than a minute. This is less than a minute now. I'm just waiting for that shit to stop before we start talking about stuff again.
That worked. Hold up. Did it cut off?
Nah, not yet. It's it's
Man, that shit probably got extended like I be saying.
I don't get it. Why does it get extended for?
Uh, this is free Zoom has ended. Thank you for doing Zoom. You fucking shits of shit. Damn. Oh, don't upgrade your fucking Zoom. Don't upgrade your Zoom. What up? Added them. You're missing. Oh yeah. Don't know where my shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's 40 minutes again on the top for me.
It says it on yours for real.
Yeah, I
And
don't
I'm
think
the one in the shit. Fuck. Wonder how other people are doing with this.
they talking for 40 minutes.
They talk for 40 minutes and then just Back,
What you want to do? Switch it up to like Google
whatever the next thing.
Google Meet. That one I've never had to do anything on there. Google. Shout out to Google, man. Are we still recording?
Set it off.
Cool. Shout out to
I've
Google
been
though.
trying to figure this shit out. I sent y'all invites. Was that shit coming through?
Yeah, I was waiting for a while, but it worked. Yeah, shit. What happened to Louis?
I went to go show that she.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we dealing with new shit. Hey, this is a part of it. But man, so last time when we was interviewing Macaroni, man, that shit came up in the middle of the screen and he was like middle of saying something, then he clicked the OK and it went on. But like it said like, hey, we extended. And like I used to see that, but I didn't know, see, this is what they was doing. They was priming us
Oh, true.
to the shit and then pull the shit away.
Give you a little something and then taking away when you want it the most. Man, no. When Louis was talking about the love songs, like he's talking about like the reggae. It was like island reggae, like Hawaiian, that kind of like islander type of reggae.
Cause you know what I was thinking about? I wanna love ya. That's the
Yeah,
kind of shit I'm thinking about every day and every night. Dang.
yeah. See, there you go. Put that voice to use, my brother. Put that voice to use.
I know, right? Come out with some modern Marley spirit. Crazy.
That'd be crazy. Yeah, put your twist on it. Make it
Twist.
super out there. You know what I'm saying? Talking about like all that shit.
Space.
Space out. What am I about to say, bro? I'm about to say something. Um, I haven't even touched my bass guitar in a while. I need to get an amp. But I think it's good to get an amp, right?
What you need amp for, man? You got a damn computer.
Yeah, but
The amps are in the computer.
I want that though. I want that.
Digital.
Sometimes I don't. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I don't want it to
Want the
be in the
hardware.
computer. I just want it to. I just want it to myself. Like I don't want. I don't want to put it in the computer and put it through all this stuff. Like sometimes I
No
just.
box.
Yeah, I just want to just go. Just play and not have to worry about turning on the freaking monitors and all that stuff. Gotta take it back. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if I want to? When I get good, man, we're gonna start a band when we out in Vegas,
I'll be
bro.
on oh shit. I'll
it's a good.
be I'll be
It's a
the
good
motherfucker on the
episode.
keys.
The
No,
keys. Get Louis on the drums, bro. Easy.
easy. Let's
We
go.
we need a lead guitar though. Get Isaiah on that shit.
Let's go. Down with it, man. Down with it, man. Down with it. Gotta realize is that. Oh, that's what I was saying earlier with like fucking Freddie and Marcy. Marriages I can think of is since I've seen it from the origin and like for all the people that stayed together, like I understand what the dudes were going through and kind of similar to what I was talking about you earlier in the business being serious part. That aspect of they were pursuing, right? They were pursuing the girl, not knowing that if they was the girl. But it was something about the girl that made them keep pursuing the girl. Then there was a little, let's call it a, what do you call people's, it's not a disagreement because it's too early in a relationship, but there's a crossroads. There's a,
Mm. Crossroads is a good one.
yeah, so there's a crossroads that takes place where y'all both admit to each other that y'all like each other, right? So y'all already passed that part in the process. But there's something that happens to where that whole like grass is greener. We don't know if we want to commit to you, right? Because like we've been living life all before you came here, and it's like I'm feeling you, but I ain't necessarily really sure about you. And then in that barrier, somebody goes like, I don't really want to lose you, motherfucker. Like, but I'm serious about this shit, right? You know what I'm saying? And that like chicken, I don't really know if I want to live my life with you and I don't want to lose you, right? Between the two parties is that pivotal moment of why they still married to this day. Because if the dude would have said, nah, fuck this, then it would be another girl that they talking about. It'd be another girls, right? You know what I'm saying? But it was something that made you go, fuck that, I'm still.
Yeah. I mean, when you're older, it's called desperation, but well, we don't, you know what I mean? I don't think I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it is about that desperation. I mean, I guess a little bit, a little bit of fear from the future, What if I can't find somebody else? Like, that kind of thing. But
I just wanted to have kids earlier so I wouldn't be an old ass dad. But I'm glad I'm this age so that way I wouldn't be the kind of dad I would have been if I would have had young kids.
yeah, no, it's true, man. It's yeah, I mean, it has its benefits. I mean, it has its benefits to be older and having a kid, but it's also dangerous to be older and having a kid, like especially for the lady. That's the one
Yeah.
thing that I had thought about a lot, or that we've thought about a lot, I should say. Um, but like money wise, yeah, it's not. I mean, unless you like, you know what I mean. I mean, me and you grew up in California, so it is normal for us to be in the same household as our parents till we're like 20 something. Whereas out here, people can move out when they're like 18 and be good, in their apartments and stuff like that.
Mm.
That's one thing I noticed when everybody's like, I was like, dang, you got your own shit already? Like, that's crazy. And then I look at the rent, $500. Like,
Well, of course, motherfucker.
$600. It's like we move
Damn.
out to our own apartment by ourselves. That shit $1,500.
Exactly. And motherfuckers want to give you $600 on stimulus. You like that? This ain't even half the rent, motherfucker.
You got 8 heads in a freaking room in a 1 bedroom. 11 people, like 2 people on the same couch, one on the ground, one in the
Bunk
closet, one in the
beds, niggas,
bathtub.
grown people on bunk beds. Like what?
Yeah, exactly. The bunk beds. Hey, I don't mind that though. Bunk
Bunk
beds.
bed was a come up, man. I grew up on a bunk bed. Real shit.
I used to get scared. Anyway, I had bunk beds with my brother, but yeah, it's scary.
I used to sleep on top bunk, but I used to do like sit ups. I used to like hang my feet off the what's it called and then just
Did you have the one where that it was like a full size on the bottom and then a twin at the top? Like it was like a metal one, and it was like I didn't have.
show yeah.
We had an all wood one, and that shit was scary, bro. Like,
Oh, we had a wood one first. That one was we had a wood one, and then we had a black one. A black one was the metal one.
the metal one. Okay,
But the
yeah.
wood one with the big old fat footstool things at the bottom, yeah, and like it was wood is it's like wood climb ladder thing. Yeah.
Yeah, well, ours was on ours was a wood one, but the ladder was on the foot of the bed. Like the actual frame was the ladder to get up. So you would just have to climb it to get.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Like it's not detached.
oh, you know what? There was a ladder. We just didn't use it. I don't think.
Just jump.
Yeah, because it would be on the side. I think it was on the side, like on the side of the bed. There was an attachment for it, but we would switch it to because you could switch it to singles, like to twins.
Mm.
So me and my brother had twin beds, like in the same room on the other side, opposite side. But then you could put it on top of each other. There's these like holes on it. You would put these little rivet pieces in the on the little like wherever the frame was at, and you could put it on top of there too. Oh yeah, I forgot about that shit. But it was
I did
dangerous.
send the invite back, nigga. Hold
Yeah.
up.
Oh, yeah. Did he message you or anything like that? I feel bad. We over here talking with him. He's always everybody.
That's all like, hold up, man. I know I be trying not to I know I'm scatterbrained and short term memory, but god dog.
Yeah, don't trip. You're good. What time is it anyway? Shoot.
11 over here, so that's one for you.
109. I think I got maybe close to an hour or something like that. Maybe we'll see what's up. See what's up. See how these things go. Um, What was I about to say, man? You listen to any albums recently? Like,
Ah man,
you
I
know?
wish. So one of the homies hit me up because they seen the. This the one thing about posting that shit too that I've realized now is that anytime I post shit and motherfuckers start speculating about shit, then it's like like you know what I mean. Like that's always a easier path for people to speculate on shit because I've thrown it out there now. You know what I mean? Versus it wouldn't have been something that people would even went towards if I would have never thrown it out there. But like motherfuckers were seeing the post that I post today and they looking at me like, what is up with Tim, man? Ooh, like he posting these
Oh,
old ass,
because
he posting these old ass pictures and shit. The dead one gonna hit me up like, hey man, I'm gonna listen to your album. And I'm like, oh, that's what's up. And I'm like, hold up, is he taking it that like I'm thinking because nobody listened to the album that I'm finna do some crazy shit? That's what it made me feel like, and I'm like, oh, nigga, I'm
because you're
good.
like reminiscing about the better times, quotations and quotations. But it all comes full circle with the album, though. That's why. I get you. I get what you're saying. Well, because I talk to you all the time. I guess from outside looking in, you're like, oh shit. But
Yeah, and I
you'd
didn't
be like,
realize that.
oh,
But
okay.
outside looking in, they're like, damn, dude, Tim. And I'm like, nigga, oh, you ain't been
So it's
paying
gonna be
attention to the.
okay. Yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah,
okay. You
yeah.
posting all this crazy, this other
Motherfucker said,
stuff.
this is what he said. He said, I hope you're doing well. I really like your post. And I'm sitting there like,
Even if he was, you think that's going on? Not to be mean, but
yeah, because I guess he's trying to say, like, don't give up, nigga. Like, this shit has impacted somebody, right? You know? But it's like, I was like, nah, dude. Like, I was just recapping. And then plus, remember, I don't want to give the wins without showing the L's. The reason why all this shit makes sense is because I said yes. I'm getting off work and they say, Tim, you about to go to the audition in Glendora. You want to go? Yeah. Boom. And then that shit turned into all this other shit. So the other day, and then we're fucking producing the podcast, and then we putting on 6 episodes, and I'm sleep under this fucking desk right here, and I wake up and someone say, hey, click on that stream. Oh, see what thing. Pop, pop. And then the next day, motherfucking in the stream, pop, pop. And then in Discord, pop, pop. Then I go to the anime shit. Then I'm over there. Now I'm all this other shit. But
oh my god. Hey man, everything is gravy, bro. Everything is gravy.
everything is gravy. If I'm not wrong, everything's more gravy. If I'm wrong, everything's still gravy. Because that's what I put on there the other day is that when you're building your kingdom brick by brick, you can handle anything that comes along because you know your foundation is built on something solid, right? You're saying brick by brick. And the fact that back in the day because you said desperation, I've definitely been more desperate prior to where I'm at now. Now I take shit as it comes versus trying to force shit to happen. 2013, when I was living it up, I'm like, shit, nigga, I'm got balling, I got money, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? I was doing it.
Go.
I was going. But now it's to the point where it's like, I'm way more particular. Yeah, I'm older. I'm way more particular in terms of what I know that I like versus what I was guessing at. You know what I'm saying? And
But
it's like, when to hear other people on the outside looking in, like, oh, Tim, you good? It's gonna be all right. And I'm like, damn, nigga, I'm celebrating 9 weeks of being done with this shit. And I'm like, I'm trying to go into 2021 because we talked about having our fucking websites up and all that shit. My website, I can have it up, but it ain't gonna be ready by the end of this month, right? But if I have a clear vision on what I want to do for next year. So when I was looking back through all my posts, I'm like, there's my talent and my gems, my treasure is hidden in this because I've been living so in front of everybody. So if I can see where I fell off with my joy, then what is it about me in the beginning? And then the little Gemini post I do on my personal account, oh, that's another big victory. I finally got more followers on my artist account than my personal account.
what? How'd you do that?
When we set out to do this, fucking July 10th is when I released my Fuerte, and I had 191 followers. And when I first was doing it, and I was posting beats 5 days a week, I was up to 424 followers. So I
Damn.
fell off and went down to 191. Ever since January 10th, put out my Fuerte. Then after that, July 10th, August, producer thoughts. We did Tap In. And then everything else that's been transpiring ever since, I've been posting every single day. And I've been posting sometimes more than once, twice a day and all that. And then I've been following new accounts and I post on the accounts. Like I post on their shit. I go on their shit. Like Piano Jeff. That's the thing that I noticed. Like this year that when I go on, like, cause Rosie, right? Me own Rosie, she follows me on fucking my artist account. And I only followed her because I was following Evan Carmichael, and Evan Carmichael had did a Instagram live with her. And that's what she's talking about, like the power of forgiveness, and like she's dope because nobody else, like she's from Cambodia, right? She's Cambodian. And she lost her dad when she was like 7 years old and shit. Because they own like a video store out there. Motherfuckers go in there to rob the shit. They thought it was gonna be an easy rob. Shit went left. This 17-year-old kid at the time who was a part of the robbery crew killed the pops.
Oh,
went to jail for all his life and all this shit. It fucked her up because the dad said she wanted to ride her bike. The dad said, "I'm gonna teach you how to ride a bike when I get home."
Never got the
Come
chance.
home. That shit was fucked up. I'm all getting all emotional watching that shit, and then like she talked about how she ended up forgiving the dude, and like she wrote him a letter in prison and all the shit, and he wrote her back, and he's like tripping off her like, fuck, like you actually forgive me, like, you know what I mean? And like she looking at him like he's not the same person he was before and all this, like fuck. And that's her whole story, is talking about the power of forgiveness and how much she was holding that weight and it was holding her down. Yeah, I'm eating some edibles, y'all. She was holding that weight and holding herself down in her life when the dude, like, you know what I mean? Like, she's like, the dude made a mistake. He was an 18, 17-year-old kid. You know what I mean? He ain't that same person. I was just like, fuck, dude. But since I went on her, like, after you go on her live, then she started doing lives with people, and I just went in and supported her. Same way how I'm supporting the whole I was about to call them Mad City crew. Mad Studios crew. Same way I'm supporting them. Like, these niggas, y'all niggas ain't gotta support me back, nigga, but I'm gonna support you. I don't care what you say. Because it's what it's and that's what was dope about this latest post that when I made the post that, man, I finally got it in a commercial, and I know I fucked up the take like 10, 15 times, and Henry Alex Rubin is in my ear like, but nah, Tim, you can do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm like, boom. And he's like, hold up, what? And I'm like, oh, my bad. I was just getting comfortable because all these motherfuckers is laughing at me, nigga. Like, they all pointing and laughing. Like, you know? He was like, nah, keep it. I like that. Boom, nigga. That's how the boom fucking got in the damn shit. It wasn't planned. It wasn't a part of the script, but I rose above. And I was sitting there thinking, like, he could have fucking said no after the third take. Oh, this dude ain't got the chops. Fuck it. You know what I mean? But he fucking kept doing it, and then I fucking, so that little belief in me changed my whole life. So I know if I could believe in somebody, it's gonna change somebody's life. So fuck it. End of the day. But yeah, nah, dude, I just wanna, it was dope to finally get out of that realm of music. And I definitely still take to heart to what you said in that one chop section. He was like, man, there's just so much sad music. And I'm like, you're right, nigga. Like, when I was going back through all the tracks that I made and like the shit the cook up sessions I'm proud of, I'm like, mostly that fucking lo-fi, dreamy, spaced out ass, like, cause Dare You to Do Better. Like some of these ones where I know like, oh, I'm in my bag. But it's still like some old vibey fucking, you know what I mean? It ain't nothing upbeat, you know?
So speaking on that, we are we gonna collab on that beat that I sent you?
Oh, of course, of course, of course, of course. So
did
I've only added 2 sounds so far. I've only added 2 sounds. You send it through, I think it's in the key of B.
What, the bass?
Yeah. It's in the key of B. And I had added 2 high frequency sounds. And then I was thinking about what I wanted to do for the bass. But this
I just had a bass kick, right? That's what it was.
mm-hmm.
I wanted to put like a synthesized bass or something like that with it.
Yeah, I was thinking cause you know it is the doom 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 boom. You know it is. It's the
So this track that we're working on is like a Well, for me, I was putting some drums together, and it was right after I watched parts of the
Versus.
E40, yeah, E40 versus Too Short. And I was like, damn, each one of these songs goes like it goes. You can't, you just when you put your little stank face on and you're doing your thing. Like every time you hear him, like, you even see freaking E40 just like doing his little dances, yeah, and yeah, hyping up everybody, yeah, you know. He's like, that's the most basic dance, but it's like the best dance ever. Like,
It was because everybody was getting hype off of it. It's like do your thing at that point.
yeah, hell yeah. Like, I just put a little drum thing on there, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, I don't know what else to put on top of it. Who else know how to put stuff on top, bro? Like, but Mr. Boris the Beast over here put that shit together. Put
Yeah,
that
yeah.
European flavor, bro.
Like my last name.
Yeah, beast.
Fucking nah. So I went through. Like, do I have it up? One
Yeah,
thing is like I can't send the signal through to you. Well, maybe I can if I hit the shit. But yeah, I have it up. I think I only added two. I just felt like I was forcing, and I don't want to force nothing. You know what I mean?
true.
You know what it feels like when you force shit. I was just like, I'm gonna come back to it. 'Cause I had it up, but that was the reason why I was in limbo. Cause look,
What happened?
solid state drive external is not plugged in. That's the one I got all my complete sounds on.
Ah,
Um, but yeah, I think I loaded. I don't remember, but it's two sounds for sure. I just don't remember how I patterned around it. But
okay.
yeah, it's gonna get work though. It'll be our third motherfucking shit. Our third collabo. Um,
Pretty soon we're gonna have like 20 of them.
hey, hell yeah, definitely, hell yeah, man. And I've been feeling bad too, cause like before all this shit went down, I was planning to make an album with one of my cousins and call it Weed and Water. But like right after the shit went down, fucking my car had got fucked up, so I couldn't drive to fucking Moreno Valley. Then like some things transpired, kind of similar to how you and Chris is,
Yeah,
to where it's like, because I hit him up for the shirts, you know what I'm saying? But it's like I told him,
you told
I hit him with the lick because he uses Fruity Loops, but he using Fruity Loops the way we used to use Fruity Loops when you first get Fruity Loops, like not even that.
just
The,
a demo save
yes,
where you can't
yes.
save it and you have to
Thank
save.
you. Thank you. So when you thinking about collaborating, I'm like, damn, my nigga, like, hold up, my nigga, like, I definitely been victim of availability bias here because we already in DistroKid. We already got Logic. We already know how to bounce stems and send them to each other. So the way to make for us to make a collabo is easy as fuck compared to all right, cuz hold up, what? All right, well now you get like you know what I mean. Now we got more barriers. So this brought me to the thought of my little free email thing
Yeah,
of creating a course of taking old school 80s niggas, 90s niggas, and updating them to 2000s. You know what I'm saying? Like your artist account, your fucking artist email, what your website will potentially be, your DistroKid account. Like, what direction you trying to go? Like, do like this whole like little course to say we're gonna upgrade you to nowadays because all the shit is accessible. I had gave him the lick. I gave him the lick about Z Sounds. I was like, hey man, you can have this shit at the crib, and it's only $20 a month, and then you just gonna pay it off. Like,
yeah.
and then I told him about Karen. I was looking at some lady named Karen something on YouTube, and she was teaching you like music theory, but in a quirky, fun little way. I gave him that lick. So it's like I'm like my nigga, like I gave you. I still feel bad. I'm not gonna not feel bad because we still didn't release our shit, and now I released 2 to 3 songs with you. But it's like at the same time, my nigga, I've told you things of what to do, and the thing that I realized right when I watch all these interviews, they said, man, for the people that really want it, you end up getting it, and it's like, yeah, because that's true for me. Like everything, like I didn't know how to make a label. I got one. I don't know how to fucking make a song. I've got 15, 20 of them available now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and so when I look over and I'm like, my nigga, like, we in the business of like putting this shit to use. The shit gets made and it's put on the conveyor belt. It's either gonna get put out so we can put it on playlists, or it's gonna get put out so people can get on it, or we gonna get on it. But it's gonna get something. It ain't. We're done with the days of letting shit sit on hard drives. And that was the
Yeah.
thing that felt good. Is that I've had this damn Dark Day album in my fucking hard drive in my iTunes application since 2019. And so when I finally get to look at it, and now the world has it in, like, boom, now it's available in the world iTunes, the world Amazon, the world. And I'm like, hell yeah. So I'm still gonna hit them up and just try to do what I can if I can upgrade them to these times. Because it's like I want to release the album, but I want to do it easy. I want to be like, all right, nigga, you got your own Fruity Loops, you got DistroKid. Let's send the tracks back and forth to each other, and then fucking let's put it out and do the whole 50% shit. Because that shit is easy. It's
Yeah.
easy as fuck. I already got the foot. I got like, oh, there's a gem. Unsplash, free, motherfucking stock free, royalty free photos. Professional.
Unsplash.
Unsplash.
Okay.
You go there, these niggas got like professional ass photos. Just type in whatever you're looking for. And like that's how I made my on track cover. Like I make album covers based off these professional ass photos. So but
Easy.
that was the thing I was feeling guilty about my cousin. Cause that nigga don't be liking all my Instagram photos. And I know it's intentional cause he like, nigga, you know.
Where you at, man? Where you at?
You know.
Not what's it called? That
What?
that Fruity Loops thing just reminded me of I used to have to keep my computer on all night, all day with that Fruity Loops on so that I could work on it again when I
See what
woke
I'm
up.
saying? See what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then because if you exit out, it's gonna erase because it's gonna.
Exactly. It doesn't say. So I'm like, man, we ain't in those days no more, man. That was okay when I was doing that in 1998 before I got the generator. We're in 2020 now, so still gonna still gonna reach out. Then my other cousin reached out, which was dope. I posted that on Twitter. This nigga, I hit him up 8 months ago. He just now reached out, which is cool. So I know he's alive at least. But he gonna hit me up and say like, because obviously motherfuckers is seeing what I'm doing. Motherfuckers may not be double clicking on my shit, but they
Yep.
see what the fuck I'm doing, you know? So he's like, man, like just keep doing your thing, man. Oh, look, running out of time.
That 10 minutes.
See, you fucking bitches, man. We is gonna have to Google Meet. Y'all niggas is bitches. Ain't upgrading shit.
Well, I guess we can, man. We can figure out the Google Classroom the next one.
Yeah.
But damn, this really does have to be a shorter one, huh?
Man, I know, right? He said it's normally not. $150 a year? Get that bullshit out my face.
$15 a month or something
Get
like
out of
that.
here, nigga. This is not Netflix worthy. You know how much hours I put into Netflix? Not a lot, but still, it would be different to warrant this.
That's crazy. No, I mean, well, because with this next, this is just like a break time. Well, not break. I mean,
Yeah,
it
it's
is
like
good to
that.
take a break, but
It's
it is kind
about
of
to.
like a break. We're taking a little break before we get into the
Because by the
next
time we come back, it's next year, huh?
ride. Yeah, it'll be New Year's already,
Yeah.
Saturday, Sunday, and the episodes of one week ahead too. So,
Yeah, because
but
we dropping Chris right now. This is dropping next week. This is our New Year's one. Talk about New Year's, we're still talking about Christmas.
oh shoot,
But
but yeah, man, I am excited. Hey, let me show you something real quick.
you do that. I'm gonna cut off the motherfucker. Hey, listeners, I'm just unplugging and plugging back in my external solid state drive. here. We're gonna have a short one. We only got 10 minutes left on this. We might as well have some beats that we can play, you know what I'm saying?
So I made this. Look, check this out.
Meat Boy? Super Meat Boy?
Nah, man.
I can see the top. Honda. Oh, that's a little the scooter thing that you got?
Yeah, so I ride a, for those that don't know, I have a Honda Ruckus and or Zoomer if you're from Japan. But I got a Honda Ruckus and I made a shirt for it's gonna be for sale. I'll put that on
Oh
Etsy.
shit.
I
You
have
made that with the cricket?
what's that?
Made that with
Nah,
the
well, to tell you the truth, Shanae, I saw this little ad for like I think it was like a Volkswagen or something, but it was like a 1970s ad for a Volkswagen that was like it was like a magazine cover.
cricket?
I was like, "Hey, make that, but with the Ruckus." So she put all the shapes and stuff for it to make the like the front of the Ruckus.
Chinga.
And then I told her I was like, "Hey, put the year it was made and the name of it on the top left." And she did that. I was like, "All right," and then this is how it came out with it. So I have a Ruckus page for my I don't know if I have a page for the stuff that I used to write it around San Antonio, and I'd take pictures and stuff around at different spots out here. But there's a page called Rucky Finster.
Hold on,
That's
hold on, hold on, hold on. Like Punky
on
Brewster
Instagram.
on Instagram?
Yeah, Rucky Finster, like Chucky Finster, but with an R.
Yeah, see. Look at
Yeah,
you. Look at you though.
I
See?
had that. I
This is
had
what
it
I'm
for a while.
talking about though. That's modern.
What do you mean?
The modern aspect of so there's dudes that still want to be rappers, but they don't know about DistroKid, CD Baby, or TuneCore.
It's true.
There's dudes that want to be rappers and they don't have their brand presence online. They don't have that digital footprint. Yet you got digital footprints for stuff that you don't even farm. You don't even put no seeds and water in. Because the chop section exists, but you don't put a seed and water in it. You just tell me right now, Rucky Finster exists. When's the last time you put a seed in Rucky Finster?
Seed. Like
A
a picture,
post.
like
A
an
post.
upload. It's been a while. I do go on it and I share other like the other people that I'm getting followers like slowly, like but I post their ruckuses or groms, like the stuff that I like, and I'll just repost them like on my story. I'm like, these are
That's
dope, these
dope.
are dope. But I always go back into it because I always look at it. And I want to sell these, right? So I could get more parts from my freaking
For
ruckus.
your
Like,
ruckus.
and then yeah, take more pictures so everybody can enjoy them too.
Come on.
Yeah. And I like making t-shirts. This shit's dope. So instead because doing it looks legit, right?
It
Like
do. It do.
it it's not like a regular iron on. Like it's not really an iron on. There's this material that you can get where you could print on it like an iron on. But I have a heat press. So this one you print on it, like you could put it in the what's it called? In the like a regular printer, color printer, inkjet, not laser. So actually, you know what? This one was supposed to be for laser. Anyway, so it works. So you print on it and then you peel it and you put it on there, but the material is like plasticky almost. So it feels like it's a thick, like a thick paper or a thick like screen print.
Over it.
Yeah, over it.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I was like, I'm gonna set my Etsy account up and then sell it on there, and then yeah, whoever wants to buy it wants to buy it.
So hold
Buy
up. Etsy account sells just like a Shopify or WooCommerce, the same thing?
Yeah, except for yeah, you pay for every every post that you put up.
Oh,
I don't
crazy.
know if it's a monthly thing, but it's only like a few pennies or something like that. It's not a lot. Not a lot.
So then you can just still take that information and then reference it on your own website?
Yeah, you can get like the you can get the like you could just get that website or whatever, and then like say if I wanted to like promote it or something like that, you could do it on like the paid like the paid promotions. You could like just make a thing and then put in whatever website and it'll pop up for you.
Hmm.
That's what I plan to do. And then probably make to order or something like that. I only have four. tested it out today, and I was like, oh shit, this is dope. I mean, I have the idea to do it. I just finally did it today. But I wanted to. I need to get your address because I want to send you some
yeesh.
some shit.
That's tuition out here.
I'm about to wear some. You say what you wear? You wear a medium or a large?
And you know, wear a large normie. A large normie.
Things are going.
Huh?
The way things are going.
The way things are going. Yeah, like for real. If I could free up some bandwidth, so that way January is clear, like everything is like out on the table and both people know what the fuck is up, and then we can go that route. Then it'll just free up what I need, like you know what I mean? Because when you don't got that main thing, the maintenance is a lot, Like I told you, fucking Mormon from Utah. Like, come on, man. Maintenance is. I'd rather just and then you can just because I'm telling you, man, I love them situations. Tag team.
Hey, real quick though, it says less than a minute. You want to pause that and then because I gotta use the restroom too, but yeah, I'll rerun it. We'll edit it and then I'll add you this time. So if we try to play the game, whatever this is.
All right, for sure.
All right, I'll be right back.
Let's play it for you. That's way too bad. expensive.
Yo, I can hear that song. Oh, that shit sounds hard. That's the song? Yo, that's dope as fuck, bro.
Hey, what BPM was it at?
Shit. Let me check.
He said shit.
What's it? Double sty eyes?
Yeah, I felt that was. I felt you was talking shit about me, man. I was.
Oh no!
I had my style. Am I right?
I didn't know. No.
I was like, damn, my shit look like double style.
No, I just thought about it, like, ooh, like you know how you can't, your eyes is just like shit like that. You dancing, your eyes like you got stars in your eyes. I did not mean no slight to you, bro.
Nah, that shit's funny, man. Nah, it ain't on you. That shit's just funny. Because I did have that damn star in my damn eye. And I was like, I didn't look at the name of it until I was like, hold up. And I'm like, double stars. I'm like, ah, shit. I'm like, I did have a star.
What's that? 97 BPM.
Hey, I wanted this gym to be on the motherfucking damn pod too, man, and it made it.
What happened?
So, hold on, what the fuck?
You got a BPM counter?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, 97. You got it. You got it,
sir.
Man, that's
Got me a BPM counter, and we fucking got it at 97.
Ooh, that's loud. Oh yeah, that's so dope. Somebody needs to pay for this beat. $8,000.
Yeah, I don't know yet though, man. Like I got stuck right here because I'm like, okay, I can put chords, you know.
It's hard to work.
I love this impact kick on the first on the one. Yes, facts, yes. Doors open, man. Doors open, man. Oh, shit. It's Tiger for sure. He just came out with a newer song too, but it's Tiger for sure.
It's a big pussy feeling on the big man.
Dude, I was thinking about it because, like, so I got this track, so you got this track, and this reminded me of the track I wanted to release. And what's funny is this is about my other crush, but it fits my current crush.
Oh, this shit.
But if we
that shit goes, man, I like what you did with that one for sure.
What'd you say?
Oh, my bad. I said I liked what you did with that one for sure. That shit sounds dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you use arpeggiator?
Do it, man.
Yeah, bro.
Do it.
That shit's cool. That shit's crazy.
Once I found what the key it was, then I fucking it's in E.
How many octaves did you put on it?
So I went through and all I did was jack. That's what it sounds like. The sound is called London and Cloud Supply. So then I put that motherfucking M rhythmizer on there because I didn't want to just be all bass like this.
That shit sounds hard too, though. You can't deny that shit. Sometimes it don't have to be a lot. That shit sounds dope as fuck on a verse. Imagine that shit on the first part of the verse, right? And then the second part of the verse, right there. Oh, over. That shit's hard. Yeah, that shit's hard. Man, I wish we had a time machine. We go back and make some money, bro. Some money.
Some money and get some money. Yeah. So I just gotta spend some time with it though. But you see what I'm going with it. You see where I'm going with it.
Yeah.
Then I had this. Stab. But I put that up in capping chords so that way I could just have a progression, you know?
Yeah. Ooh, capping chords. I haven't used that in a long time.
Yeah.
Man.
And I showed you the broken vegetables, right?
You did, but I forgot what it sounded like. Whole song.
Huh?
You giving them a whole song.
I'm giving them a whole song.
You giving a whole song. You can break that up into like 4 different parts, and then split the sounds up for the pack.
You think so?
You could split it in. You could split that like as far as whatever I heard right now. You could split that into 4 parts, and then split the instruments together so they can customize whatever they want to do.
Yeah, man. That's that. Called that juicy broccoli.
Juicy broccoli. What you put on there? Butter? You put a little bit of olive oil up on it?
You know, just a little extra virgin.
You be doing that? You be putting that extra virgin olive oil on like asparagus?
Not asparagus, but I put it on like fucking spinach and whatever else greens I got.
Oh yeah, spinach, bro.
All right, so this is the vibe though. Remember, I hate. See, so I had to get all this shit off my motherfucking desktop. So I put it on the sounds, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to find this motherfucker. My bad. Hey, you can still hear me too, huh?
I can still hear you. Yeah.
Oh, but now so with double sty eyes.
I'm looking at the stimulus actually. See when we gonna get the stimulus money.
Get it?
$600. Well, they said they're gonna increase it to 2,000.
Facts? Is that actual factuals?
5 hours ago.
Oh, let's go. Yeah, because they seen that motherfucking Canada was getting fucking 2Gs for the whole fucking pandemic. All right, so yeah, speaking of Tyga and and that vibe that we on, because you said that's a Tyga track. This is and what? This is 100 BPM. Just need love too. Oh shit. Just need love too. Little titties need love too. I ride with my girl with a little titties. Slide with my girl with a little titties. Cause little titties need love too. Yeah. Titties need love too. Little titties need love too. I ride with my girl with a little titties. Slide with my girl with a little titties. Cause little titties need love too. Yeah. Right?
Let's go. What was that? Oh, what is this? Oh, freaking switched it. Damn it.
It was an anticlimactic of the shit. But you feel the vibe that I'm going for, right? Like, obviously, I'm gonna be talking about some ridiculous shit, but I really believe that. I do believe Lil Tizz need love too. And
Lil Tizz need love too.
Man. Don't you think that could be some shit that motherfuckers could be reciting?
Yeah, Lil Tizz need love too, of course. And then they get 2 Chainz on there. He's all Lil Tizz need love too. He's like, yeah.
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 True. They essential.
Lil Tizz is essential. Put the pussy on the pedestal.
You heard what I got on that first one. I think probably some chords. I did notice. Look, I got a fucking triangle on this one. I'm gonna add the triangle on the other one because I think that triangle is like it's a weird glue.
Okay.
But I do need to do more research and development. Like as far as listening to albums, because now when the homie did that, I'm like, oh shit, because you can tell he's one of them album kind of people. Had the whole album up. I ain't listened to the homie Wu-Tang from Car-Fi. Not Wang Chung, but Wu-Tang.
He had an album. Oh, he put an album out?
Nah, he was talking about listening. Remember, I told you they hit me up and like, oh, I listened to your album. He was like, I'm about to listen to your album or something.
Oh, okay.
They was thinking those and they was thinking them Instagram posts was a precursor for some bullshit. They like, hold up, nigga, hey, nigga, like, I like your post, nigga. I'm about to listen to your album right now.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I swear. I'll do it.
Please.
Tripping now though, like because everybody's doing it.
But nah, it's just it's kind of funny. Like at the end of the day, you gotta appreciate it. You know what I mean? Because like motherfuckers could not say shit, and like it just shows that even though they wasn't double tapping on Wednesdays, they were still tapping into the information.
Yeah. Yep.
And that's what trips me out. Is like, hold up, like why do you think that is, Ed? Why do you think people view your stuff, consume it, like internalize the information that was given in the message, yet they don't hit the double tap and they don't tell you nothing about it. So you don't know that if actually it's hitting or landing with anybody. You just see that your post with 5 likes got 34 views. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Maybe they like it and they're just hating. Like they just like, well, I don't like this, and they do that, or they with a lot of stuff that I do, I just look at it. You ever get into that like TikTok trends and you're just looking at stuff or reels? You're just like, and you're just scrolling without liking the shit. You
Mm,
just like watching it.
mm,
That shit happens to me all the time. I'm not gonna lie.
man.
Even honestly, even when I like before I even like your guys' stuff, like just the homies or whatever, I'll look and I won't like it, and then I'll go past it and I'll like, oh shoot, I forgot to like it. And I'll tap it again. I'm like,
Good
oh shoot,
days.
yeah, and I'll be like, dang, that happens. That's some social media shit. I mean, I'm sure everybody does that.
Yeah. 'Cause they designed this to fucking fall in line with this shit, man. So that's why it's like I just be trying to counteract the fucking like, especially because you don't get the same reach that you used to get just organically, right? They driving all the shit towards, oh, if you want to reach everybody, like, ooh, did you see the Daylight video?
They're like, uh,
Daylight, some rapper, he like a battle rapper.
oh, Daylight the rapper. No, no, I haven't seen him. I know who that is, but
Okay, you need to watch his most recent video talking about uh, exposing Instagram and algorithms and shit. You watch that video, was it 30 minutes? It was worth 30 minutes, man. I didn't know this fool like that. I've seen him at like some of the battle shit. What's the shit that start with the
Crime Time.
underground rap battle thing that they show
Oh,
on
Crime
Coffee or
Time.
whatever? Hmm?
Like Grime Time, like those kinds of the ones.
I don't know. It's another one called like the one where everybody was trying to see what's my nigga name? Nigga, Beloved versus somebody else. I think it's supposed to be Beloved versus Daylight. Now that I think about it,
Mm.
what's my nigga name? Beloved. You know who I'm talking about. I can't think of him. He is a New York nigga for sure. He got dope ass motherfucking freestyles. He's always talking about like some motherfucking
What's you seen that episode to the max? What is it?
to the mags, Big Jaw.
Yeah, Big John. Here's his episode where he was his he meets his girl from New York, and then it changes him and makes him talk like he's from New York. And he called that. He's all what's up? He's all what did he say? He opened the door. What did he say? He's all what's up, done. He's all you trying to come in? He's all that's right, beloved. I was beloved. Calling people beloved. I'm like, ah.
Good.
And they're like,
Uh,
they
Low,
were like, why are you talking like that? Like you
Low
grew up.
something. His name is like Low something.
Oh,
Like not King Los. The dude I'm
the
thinking of who says
rapper.
Beloved. Yeah, he's a battle rapper. He's been on Sway and everything. He got a gap in his teeth. Can't think of his
I
name.
feel like they talk about it on Joe Budden's podcast. I haven't listened
Oh,
to it.
everybody that talks about battle rap talks about this dude because he's nice. He's nice. He's nice with his words, man.
All these battle rappers are freaking dope, man.
For real, dude. You heard Harry
I,
Mack?
I don't like follow battle rap like that though. I
See it.
haven't
I
heard
think
of.
it's nice.
You
What's
talking about
his
it starts
name?
with an L?
Think so. It's like Low something.
Lux?
Lux, Loaded Lux. There you go.
Lux. Yeah,
Loaded
yeah, Lux.
Lux. Beloved. Yeah.
Yeah, Hollow to the Dawn. He's a good one too. Murder. Oh yeah, Mook.
Or the Mook. I know about Mook. Yep.
John the Don. I'm looking at these. It says I've typed in top battle rappers, and Lux came out top one. Averb, Mook, Hollow the Don, Arsenal. I seen videos of Arsenal. These are all the top people.
But yeah, so Daylight, he spells this shit with a Y instead of an I. That dude, I've seen that dude, and then I just clump him in the category of all them other mumble rap niggas because you got the face tattoo, 21, 21. And I'm just like, all right. But when you watch that video, this nigga was breaking down why he did all that shit. Everything makes sense. So
So he
now
did it on purpose for like.
he's like, dude, I don't care about if people share this video. You could upload this video to your page. I don't care as long as more people get it. Because you're not speaking them on truth, and you're a part of this system. But I'm gonna give you the gist of that 30-minute thing. That he broke the algorithm.
What is it? Daylight.
AYLYT. Broke the
Daylight.
algorithm.
Oh yeah, he does that stuff on his face. He broke the algorithm. It's the IGTV video.
I sent it on YouTube, but it should be on IGTV too, though.
Offend him. Let's see. I just follow him right now.
Crazy.
I keep yawning, my brother. Hey, what time is it?
Yeah, nah, it's 2 in the morning, man. This episode was weird as fuck, y'all, and we still gonna upload this shit with half Machete in there and everything, with 40-minute pauses and everything, with about 10 minutes of listening to that beat and everything. I don't care. I can cut the beat out. But yeah,
it's all
dude.
good. Yeah. This next week, chop section. I'm about to come up with a chop section this week. Hopefully that shit won't be fucked up like the other one was. I need a new computer. I'm about. You know what my goal is to come out with an instrumental album and just put it up on Bandcamp, and please just donate to me, bro. Like I just need some money to get this new computer. That'll be my thing. I'm like, if y'all want to donate, or if you guys want to,
Donate whatever you want, whatever
yeah,
amount.
yeah, buy the album, listen to it, trash it if you want to, whatever. Just or love it or trash it, no matter.
That's a missed opportunity on me. I said I was gonna do it, but I did not. But if I would have just taken the album and uploaded it to Bandcamp, then that would have been able to give the exclusivity to the album heads and be like, oh, but shit, you only want to wait to the end, but you can skip the line, nigga, and listen to it now. You get the whole album right now for a comfortable amount of whatever you want to donate or whatever that.
At least $1, right? At least
right?
$1.
Boom. But whoever wants to go support, because fucking Brandon still supports my Twitch, man. He like shit. That shit is dropping the bucket because he looks at it like this. He's like, man, if you just came to me and asked me for $5, I would give it to you. I'm like, that's some fucking good ass logic because it's real ass shit. It's like, all right, nigga, you know that this $5 is helping a nigga vision for what niggas doing with this whole Twitch shit. And if I came to you and said, $5, like, my vision with this Twitch shit, I need some kind of fucking subconscious reassurance that I got subscribers and shit, and this is gonna start the burial of motherfuckers that snowball and all this shit. Yeah, Tim, take the $500, take 10. You know, that's what I do, right? And so when you look at the pods that get built up, it's based off the support. Like, I like being the first person to go support somebody's business for the first time. And it's like, you can't never say that you never had no customers. You can say, oh, I tried and I never sold nothing. No, bitch. Because Tim was your first motherfucking customer, nigga. Paid my $10.
True. But that's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna try to come up with an instrumental album, try to come up with more beats to post up on the thing. Not try. I'm sorry. I'm gonna post these beats up. I'm gonna make more beats. I have these other beats I'm making. Oh yeah, the chapstick. I gotta actually buy the ingredients. Yeah,
You got the shirts. Those are good prototypes.
yeah, I'm gonna sell those. Yeah, I'm gonna buy more t-shirts online. Yeah, I'm gonna put them on. I'm gonna put them on there. I wanted to make a nice promo video, but my freaking ruckus is not even working. Like it's not working right now, and I don't have a truck to bring it to the shop. I have to be able. I have to. That's where my thing is at. Like I have to rent a truck, like a U-Haul truck, Like they have actual pickup trucks, and then put it back there, take it over to the spot, see if it's covered under warranty for me to get it fixed, so I don't gotta.
Yeah,
Yeah, and if it isn't, then I gotta rent another truck to bring it back home.
you
Or
gotta
if it is,
embrace your inner Texan, man.
yeah, if it is, then I'll be able to drive it back home on there. So it is what it is, though. Nah, it's not oil change. Some shit with the fuel injection, I think, that I don't know anything about. I don't know shit about shit right now. So if I take it over there, I'll pay for it, but I want to sit right there and watch them do it so I can just learn how to do all this. Take care of my stuff. Yeah. And then I can start because I want to start like modding it and stuff, and that's what I want to do. I want to sell these shirts so they like can help me build up the or help me
And shit.
yeah, you edited, right? You see the picture
Already
yeah.
back. As soon as I see that, I'm like, oh shit. He taking a shit, y'all.
Oh yeah, I was thinking of shit. What's it called? But you like the pictures are dope. You like the pictures
Hold on,
that
I
come.
didn't even get on. I just made sure I follow back because I was like, nigga, I ain't finna forget that. I just wouldn't follow back. Then I read the top part how it said, follow us on our journey. Like, man, look, this fool got a whole nother digital footprint, man. I'm like, dude, look at this dude over here, man. Because look, you got a chop section shirt already too. Now think about it.
I got a few Chalk Session shirts that I haven't. I have one with a beat machine on it. Then I have the one that says Chop Section on it. Oh, actually, I have two, so it's just the two.
You can have a whole damn merch store. For shit.
That's what I wanted. That's what the Chop Section was gonna originally be. Was my clothing line. Make it still be my clothing line. But Rocky Fence is straight up just ruckus stuff. That's all taken on
Man,
my
that's
iPhone.
pathetic right there.
You looking at the building
Downtown
ones?
San Antonio.
Yes, sir. Most of those. Yeah, like I'll just go and I'll just I remember I went there on a Sunday. I went to downtown on a Sunday, and it wasn't really a lot of traffic out there. So I was driving my shit where I wasn't even supposed to be going. Like,
Mm.
like you see that picture where it's like red with the red bricks, and then it's like no, not that. That one's on the base, the Air Force base. The other one is like in the city, and it's like a
With the
red brick.
girl.
No, it's like a red brick, and it has
Oh
like
yeah, that's why I said this was a nice aesthetic.
yeah. Okay, yeah, that one. I drove it in. I wasn't even supposed to drive it right. I was like,
Nice
man, if
looking.
it's only gonna be like a minute or two, you know what I mean? And it's not like it's a car. So
Yeah.
even though it is street legal.
Yeah. But ain't nobody was tripping. You just act like you was meant to be there anyway.
Right? I just took my picture out, put my helmet up like this. I use my iPhone for the shit. I was like, all right, cool. But now I'm gonna use my other camera to take more pictures of it. But I wanted to get it up and running so that I could take a video and then just like have Shanae like videotape me while I'm riding it with the shirt on, or just sitting on it. You know what I mean? And just but in a good like in a good setting. Have it like pan and one little forward. I was thinking of investing it in like a little what are they called?
Gimbal.
Gimbals, yeah. Just so it's a little smoother.
A lot smoother. Gimbals are clutch. Just because of the image stabilization and shit and like that's what everybody video is getting shot on, you know what I'm saying? And if you got that, then you just take your shit to the next level on what the appeal can look like, you know? How much
Yeah.
was a fucking ruckus? Like a collector's item.
I bought it brand new, which I think was a bad idea for on my part because I financed it. Because normally it's like 2,700, something like that, 2,800. But I'm paying a little over three right now
Then that
because I
means you still
financed.
got the warranty on it. Then.
Yeah, it should be at least a year, right? At least.
Like every time
Uh,
you're making payments on shit, like it's normally covered under warranty.
Okay, good. I feel better about that because that's what I thought too. But I don't know if they some fancy thing they put me in. You know what I mean? Try to finesse.
Yeah, I don't know Texas laws versus California.
But I got I got the helmet and some gloves with it, so that's why it's a little bit more because I didn't want to pay for that shit out of pocket.
How long did
When
it take you to drive to work?
I never drove it to work in
Hmm.
fear that somebody gonna steal that shit because it's not even like 300 pounds. That shit go 50 miles an hour though, 45, 50 miles an hour.
Really?
Yeah. I haven't really hit 50 too often, but 45, 48.
So you just take it out just when you want to appreciate life. That's your appreciate life vehicle.
Hmm. That's why I want to
Yeah.
get a motorcycle too, just so I could just go out and ride, like, and not even like go nowhere, like just be on the road.
But everything happens for a reason. Dude, I got into that damn motorcycle accident that same year. That's when I got the damn commercial. So that's why it's a trip to go from a motorcycle accident to a fucking nationwide ass commercial.
Ain't
Should be
that crazy?
looking worse. Huh?
Ain't that crazy how this shit happens? I was well, like, I got into a car accident too right before I got married.
Mm.
That shit helped me pay for the wedding.
You did say that.
That shit's
You did
crazy,
say
right?
that. That is crazy. Like how
Like,
life happened like that.
like I almost died. Like I could have died like 2 inches, like 2 inches less of where the dude freaking hit me. It would have hit my side door, and I would have been all fucked up. But I
That's
wasn't.
when you hear,
And I wasn't fucked up at all, like at all. His car was flipped over. My shit was just turned around. I was just shaky. I got a little pain in my back, but the fuck, I could walk. I could run.
you're here for a reason, brother.
Yeah. I got married. That shit helped me get married, bro. That's crazy. Like, here you go. Here's extra 2 G's, 3 G's. I was like, oh,
Thank you.
yeah, that's what
Thank
I
you
did.
very much.
And I got a brand new car too. And
Come
like,
on.
I was the only thing bad about that is like that was my Honda Civic, the black one. It was a stick. I miss driving that shit. And but it was almost paid off too. Like I only had like $1,000 left on it to pay off. And then bam. I was like, damn. Well, I got a new car and I was able to get,
Hey, without
yeah.
feeling like you breaking the bank.
I
That's,
still broke the bank, but
yeah, but like you would have really been feeling like it if you didn't have a little help. You know what I mean?
oh yeah, I would just have one pair of shoe on, just one shoe,
Just what she getting married.
mismatched socks.
He really love her.
No, we had to share jackets. Me and the groomsmen had to share
Jackets.
jackets. All right, there's three of them. You guys got to switch it out for the photos.
Yeah, man. Shoot, we about to do the money dance, nigga. Mm-hmm.
Hey, that helped too, man. The money
See?
dance helped too. It helped me pay the DJs and
Hmm.
whoever helped out. I wish I did pay them though. No, but yeah, no, it was cool. That's crazy how that shit happened.
That's why I'm excited for what the fuck is to come, man. Because
Man,
that same weird shit just feels like, all right, well, here comes the blessing, man. If that's the precursor of some bullshit before you get the blessing, then this is the perfect time for it. Because 2020 was some bullshit. 2020 was some bullshit. But it'll be forever funny for me of getting past this shit, right? And Lord willing, cross my lucky stars, whatever the fuck people say. I'm still living like, just at least let a nigga get 103. That's all I want. Just let me get to
103.
103. Yeah, I want to hit triple digits, man. I really
You
want
gonna
to
hit
hit
triple
triple
digits?
digits. I really do. I feel like the wisdom that I'll be able to tell people at triple digits would be crazy. I'm 30, I'm in my mid 30s, you know what I'm saying? So if I hit triple digits,
Oh yeah, huh?
you
Damn. I
know what
forgot how old I was too.
I'm saying? Thing is, they give them
Uh,
what? They give them 70, 80 life expectancy, right? But we get to control how much of that is based off of our diet and lifestyle. So it's like, obviously, I've been forced into eating healthier and shit. So I remember seeing a meme that said, "Man, how you know your blessing is in more time on this earth?" And I'm like, "Shit, the way I was eating, who knows, you know?" So
Yeah. I always feel like I'm not gonna make it past like 65, 70.
yeah, but that's all in your mind. You're
It's
as
true.
old and young as you feel. That's why it's a great book called As a Man Thinketh. Because anything that takes place in your mind first, then it exists in this room, right? Everything that's a thought gets generated as an action, you know? So it still took place in your mind as a thought, and then the body reacted and created it in this world with action. So it's like you think that, oh, I ain't gonna make it to this, then yeah, it's pretty much gonna be that because you already saying that it's gonna be that. And
Right.
what abracadabra means is, as I speak, I create, which just shows you the power in words and the magnitude of manifestation because you can speak things into existence. You don't hear that phrase for no reason all throughout life for no reason.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Come on.
That's crazy to think that's real. Speaking into existence, but you just hear a bunch of like millionaires say that shit.
Yeah. So this is why I like to make it practical, right? Because see, that's what you call corny, right? If people say speaking into existence, you hearing it from a millionaire, you can be like, man, get that bullshit out of here. Because
Nah,
now it's
well, if
corny.
it's coming from a millionaire, I
You
don't
gonna
know.
listen.
Yeah, probably.
So
But like, if it's somebody's not really,
living that
I
life.
don't. Yeah, I don't know. Like, if they're just faking the funk, it's corny as fuck. If they're faking the funk, that's what's corny. Like, that's what's
Faking the
corny.
funk is corny as fuck. I agree with it. That is corny. I'm with
That's
you
corny.
100% on that.
Yeah, I mean, faking the funk. You try to, yeah, you like you said earlier. You was like, you know how you can tell when people are just like trying too hard or they're, you know what I mean? Like, that's corny as fuck. That's corny. Those are cornballs.
Yeah. Because then it make you go, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like
It's
you ain't.
like, yeah,
What are you doing with that? You
for
ain't doing.
real. Especially for a girl, man. Because she ain't got to try hard, man. She be herself.
Well, look at you.
But
Look at you. Go write some music. Go write some love music, bro. It's that time now for you. Look at you. He's like, she don't gotta do nothing else but just walk, just talk, walk and talk. She could just look at me. It's
Dude,
one of them days.
dude, like I was gonna make a mix. This is gonna be the thing I was gonna do. I was gonna make a
Hey,
mix
you put on a
because
cassette tape.
damn, that's extra. I was just
You
gonna make a mix and then just do the mix because the mix represents how I feel. Like I was gonna put in there.
Aaron Hall.
Nah, hell nah, because I don't miss her. It ain't all like that, my nigga. I
Hey
did miss her
man,
when she was gone. I ain't gonna lie. When she
that's
was
what I'm
gone,
saying.
yeah, I
Every
miss
time that she's not there for you to be in there looking, she's listening. She knows she's listening.
her.
Based off facts, she listening. I know you. I know you now. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I know you now.
I know you now.
Yeah, nice to meet you. But dude, hey, based off of the little uncanny situations, homie, I don't think I'm the only one in this frequency space of feeling. I think I have another occupant here, and we are playing back and forth of this little what was the kissing game? Didn't they
Oh
say that?
yeah, high
That's
five, man.
come on, back to that. Circle around. It just really feels like it's that kind of
You guys
shit.
don't know that song? Go look it up.
Please.
Shout out to High Five and
Shout
that
out
song.
to High Five.
Listen to it during the summer.
It is a great feeling song. If you sing it out loud, you have to smile. When you say out loud, you're smiling the whole time when you do it. You're like, you know what I'm saying?
The kissing game. That's funny.
Come on. So the first song I think, well, just a song that has to be in the mix is So For Real.
Yeah. Everything, every little thing, or Candy Rain.
Nah,
It's
the
either one.
first one. Because
Every little thing.
Candy Rain is cool, but if I'm viewing this like I'm Bumblebee, and the only way I can communicate to her is through song, then it's every little thing I
Can't you see what you do to me? Oh, okay, I get you.
do.
Think
Think
about
about you
you all
all the
the time.
time. My mind is hazy, and I think I'm feeling crazy. How I know. Let's not waste any time.
No, yeah. See, listen to him. Listen to him sing that. Let's not waste any time.
Time.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Little thing, every little thing. That's a good song.
It is though, right?
It's a good song. Yeah,
Fuck,
that's one of
man.
those songs too. You can sing loud. You over here dancing in your car.
See, it is, dude. But I've listened to them songs other times in my life, and if I'm not resonating with it, then it don't mean it don't hit. It don't hit the same. Right now, it hit different. I believe it. Some real shit. Like I've been seeing this meme, like the time where I was trying to ignore her and shit, because like, dude, I be trying not to like her too much. Remember I told you out there? It's like, oh, but then I see this meme that come through, and I see it multiple times in one day. It'd be like, he's trying to pretend that he doesn't care, and it's like she's trying to pretend. Like, have you seen that meme? They're like facing back to each other. It's some meme that says like, she's trying to pretend that she doesn't care about him, and he's trying to pretend that he don't care about her. He's ignoring her or some shit, but they can't go a day without thinking about each other. And I'm like, oh motherfucker, because real shit, man. Like I that's why I like how fresh it is, and I don't want to squander it because, like, you know, if I go through and follow through and get the rejection and shit, then we're just gonna fast forward this end of the shit. Like, this is click. Like, all right, fast forward, nigga. And it's like, nah, nigga, let it breathe. Let the beat build.
Enjoy the journey.
Let
Enjoy
the
the
beat
journey.
build.
Yeah, let the beat build. Exactly.
Let the beat build. And we're gonna wait for the drop, you know. But on some real shit, I do like it's because that's why I said I understand the homies that are married. It's because that thing of whatever y'all did, that when y'all was pursuing her in the beginning, I was like, and get something about her. And then I even asked Thomas about this part. Because this is another thing I did. I pulled the veil off my own face. Because you know when you're in the beginning, you all honeymoon and like goo goo gaga, like, ooh, anything she do, like, she could fart and be like, oh, girl, that's potpourri. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's potpourri. I don't
you
know
know,
about farts, bro.
I know what you know what I mean? Yeah, definitely not fart, but like, she
Just
could
kidding.
fucking say some random shit about like anything that's nostalgic about my childhood. And I'd be like, oh, girl, oh, like, you know? And so
Yeah.
I thought about it. I'm like, you take away everything that I find attractive. Her base model, base model off the factory floor. Would I still be attracted to her? Is this somebody that I would even want to be friends with if I didn't have that attraction to her? I sat there and I'm like, dang, what's all the things I'm attracted to? Yeah, obviously the way she looked and all that. Her voice like a mother. Her intellect, the way she thinks, the way she processes her thoughts, the way that she communicates, the way that she can like give and receive. Like, you know, it ain't no like dead end of dead space. Like, and it's quick wit.
The quick wit is what's
Quick wit changes things. Because with my little girl, I ask her something, and I'll be on the phone.
Hurry up!
And I'm like, hello? And she's like, I'm here. And I'm like,
well,
I'm thinking. We've been on the phone this whole time. You've been thinking this whole time. I already had 16 answers in your time. You still thinking. And that was one of the issues we used to have. I really felt that she wasn't really thinking. She was just trying to think of what to say that wasn't going to mess me up and her thinking of the way she felt. And that's why I didn't like. I was like, dude, just keep it real. I'd rather you just keep it real instead of trying to think of a curated version of what you want to say. So that way it's going to smooth things over. Like, that's what I feel with this girl. Like, I feel there's going to be parts where we'll butt heads, but
at least you know it's real. At least you know it's a real answer.
Thank you. It won't be fake shit. It won't be, oh, you're forgiving me now, but then the next thing you know, we have the argument and you're bringing it up to show me that you never forgave me and all that kind of shit. And so when I see y'all that got married, it's like, I took all the shit away. Like, take away her good voice, take away her fucking anime knowledge, take away her intellect, take away her fucking compassion, take away her communication skills, right? And all this shit. And if you looked at her like, okay, we don't look at her like not a potential mate, but just look at her as just guaranteed friend zone. Would she be your friend? And I'm like, hell yeah. Why? Because of what's the factor? The witty shit and keeping it real. Because if you my homegirl, I need to be able to go to you, get real with me, and give me some real ass shit. And if you're witty, God, I'm witty, then we're just gonna crack jokes, and that's why you're my homegirl. But at first, when I was first telling you, I was like, man, I'll be cool with both of that shit. I ain't gonna lie. But it's like,
Nah, man. You see gold, nobody's taking that shit. You gonna want that shit for yourself. You see that $20 bill on the ground? Oh, are you gonna return it to the rightful owner? I don't think so. Ain't nobody to return it to. You're gonna keep that shit, put it in your pocket, and go buy something real nice for yourself. Or get something to eat. Something to nourish your body, something to nourish your soul, right? That's what you're talking about. That's what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're saying.
everybody want to nourish themselves, man.
Yes,
And
yes.
she gets a lot of offers for a lot of people to nourish themselves. But my thing is I wouldn't be a one-time nourisher. You know what I'm saying? That's
Man,
my
keep this
thing.
G-rated, man. Keep this
That's
G-rated.
why it's very G-rated. You know, but I'm just saying, man, we cuss like a
Get all the
motherfucker on this shit. We
nourishment.
do this shit every week.
Get all the nourishment, you
Oh,
know.
the dirty. You gonna eat the cornbread. Oh, your cornbread.
Oh my god.
Fuck, man. But nah, like, I don't know, man. My thing is this. Like, you waste a lot right now. Yeah, I'm gonna say the word waste. You waste a lot of energy trying to find a woman if you're really a dude that's really trying to find a woman. Because you got to thumb through all the girls that just want to be jump offs. You know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, if you're looking for jump offs, man, I wouldn't be saying what I'm saying right now because I wouldn't be seeing no girl like I see her like now. You know what I mean? Because I'll be looking for jump offs. But when you see something different and it's like, ah, nigga, like, just like you said, everybody, if you see gold ain't being appreciated and you want to get it for yourself, and it's like, I see other people trying to appreciate this gold, but they're just trying to appreciate the gold for the gold value. And I'm like, no, my nigga, like
It's beautiful,
this
right?
is fucking beautiful. If the flower is so beautiful, don't pluck it because if you pluck it, it dies. Truly feel that it's beautiful, let it sit there and it's beautiful. And that's what I've been doing. I've just been, hey, I've just been my cool self from afar. I've tried not to go
Nah,
overboard,
man.
do
I
my
don't
whole
agree with that. I don't agree with that. Don't pluck it. Yeah, okay, don't pluck it. But what you can do is dig around the soil so you can pick up that and you put it in the pot. Then you can
fit in
take
the
what
pot,
you
take it with you.
and then you could water it and give it the sunlight that it needs, man. And that is the end of the story.
That's the end of the story. I agree. I'm in agreement.
Okay, that's it, man. That's it. You gotta, yeah, take that soil in. You know what it is. By then, you're a botanist, and you can you have a green thumb. Green thumb. Oh my god. Yeah. Ugh.
No, right?
Hope it ain't green.
No, but I'm saying if she's a plant, then you don't pluck it. Then if you
Yeah,
get
oh,
all up in it, then you're gonna have a great.
gonna be green. Get that chlorophyll. You know what I'm
Like when the fucking kale go bad. But yeah, nah, that's funny, man. You funny, man. I appreciate you, brother. I
saying?
appreciate you because each time, whether it's subliminal or overt, you really aren't letting me off the hook, and that's what this is for, man. This is accountability.
That's why we
Everybody,
here. That we do this shit every week.
we do this shit every week, man, and this shit still ties in. Why? Because at the end of the day, y'all, there's a reason. When I said I'm in the realm of being able to make lovey-dovey songs, there's a reason. Here's the reason. And if motherfuckers is listening, she already fucking know, but still, there's a reason, man. And like, I like this. For fucking Louis to say it earlier, like, hi dog, it is. I know I ain't the only one. Like, I can make some. Some of my shit is gonna be fab lo-fi. It's called lo-fi for a reason. It ain't hi-fi. Look, hi-fi.
High five with the high five with the high
Somebody gotta
dive.
come
Yeah.
with some hi-fi. And I just need to get. See, that's the thing. Like, I would like. It still feel like I'm cheating myself. I do want to do the right. Be my friends. that way. It's just like, you know what I mean? But
That's the wrong signal.
that ain't my natural. That ain't. It was because I'm like, oh, it was because this is the thing, Ed. Remember what got me in the beginning was is I viewed her as somebody like right on that brink of the edge of ready to give up on life, giving up of all good and humanity kind of life. That aspect, like you know, when you just been done dirty, that like you just expect everybody to do you dirty, and it's like that's why I told you in the beginning. I'm like, dude, I just need to be around her so I can like rub off, so I can rub off on her and just let her get that fucking spark back, let her get that flame. And like now that I see it, I'm like, oh, she got the flame. She got the flame. Like, you know, she ain't like doing all them long stairs off into the fucking wilderness. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can see her feeling more like herself and being back. And it's like, that she's attracted as fuck. She's shining. You know what I mean? And it's like,
yeah. Oh yeah. What's your final thoughts on that, man? What at the end of this week, what you gonna do with that?
at the end of this week, definitely will be New Year. So all the subliminals that's been happening of like all this build up into nothing and all that kind of shit and that motherfuckers they appreciate and all that shit. I'm going to man, I gotta commit to it once I say it. That's the thing. But
Yep. Take your time, brother. Take your time. It's a big decision. It's a big decision, man.
but see, that's the only thing. It's only a big decision if I make it like it's a big decision. I feel it's a big decision because I really feel like both like me. I really feel like change each other's lives.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I feel it's a big decision. I don't feel it'll be like, oh man, I'm fucking with her for 2 months and 3 months. Like I don't feel it'll be no shit like that. I feel it'll be like some years. Like, you know what I mean? And it's like I can see motherfuckers got traits that they could be on the team. And I already showed my teamwork abilities and leadership abilities. Motherfuckers, she ain't gotta have the biggest ass. Gotta have none of
Yeah,
that
man.
shit, man. She just she
Is that what you're gonna tell her? Don't do that. Don't do that.
you ain't even gotta have the biggest titties. Nah, dude, on some real shit, like what I would just want to tell her, man. If I could just keep it plain Jane. It's just like just the truth. On some real shit. Like, hey, dude, like, this is what I seen in you from years back in 2016, while I was in my depression, and I'm seeing your motherfucking ass, your shit. Years later, I see you fucking went through your journey and all this shit, and then here I am on my journey and shit, and then like on a random, something told me to fucking click on the shit, and then I clicked on. I just give it a real, and be like, hey, and then I seen you, and all this shit, and then I said this, and then you start glowing and shit, and then I'm like, oh nigga, like what the fuck I'm supposed to do? Like all those subliminals I was saying was about you, and I'm like, nigga, I knew it, nigga, I knew it the whole time.
Damn. Well,
That's the ideal world. In whatever world, there's a possibility that won't happen, and then we'll just be like, oh yeah, my bad. I don't want to make you feel awkward, all that shit, and then hey, it's still cool. You some chick and then you just don't really do nothing, and then like you still move on with your life, and then the rest of these albums gonna come out, and then somebody else gonna appear, and it ain't gonna hit like this, but it'll be something else that'll be in line. You know, it's still gonna be in line regardless. That's the thing. They're going to appeal to me in any one of my 3,000 interests.
okay, man. That's fine. That's cool though. I mean, that'll be good. That'll be dope. Once it happens, at least you'll have some type of closure.
Closure. And if it goes the way I would want it to go, then it'll be dope to be able to some of this bomb ass food I know how to make. Watch
Oh,
some dope ass anime.
and then when I meet her, I'll be like, "Hey, I got some stories I got to tell you from before." You're like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yeah, crazy, huh?" I'm just kidding. No, yeah. Not like no hopes up and all that stuff. I mean, yes, but you know what I mean. You know how this that kind of thing goes. This is the excitement. So I mean, make that album.
That album, let the beat build.
Yeah. Oh yeah, what was I saying about this week coming up? Um, I'll make these beats, man. I'm just gonna be making
Or
beats.
beats.
Yep, I'm making some beats. I'm gonna shoot them over to some artists.
Shout out.
Okay, shout out to Kane. I did want to make me and Louis were talking about before that we didn't get to get into. I wanted to talk about creating beat packages for artists and big name artists and being able to contact them and how it's a little bit easier now because they're on social media and they actually give you the email for them to contact you. So, which is dope. I do want to do that. I'm looking into that. Um, sell these Ruckus shirts, and yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that next week.
I'm guaranteeing one track is getting put out next week. I still got 4 tracks to release, but I can guarantee one show. And then I'm gonna work on the I wanna work on sending you back the other one. Double Sty Eyes.
Double
And then
style.
I'm gonna hit up my cousin and see if we can upgrade him to 2020 so he can be digitized and ready to fucking just get in this collabo boat. Cause
Oh yeah.
like when I was talking to Daniel McGinnis, I'm like, man, he's like, so what, you trying to act and shit? And I'm like, nah, that's the funny part. I went through all that shit and I don't even really want to, I don't want to act like the way I was acting. I want to act like commercial act, but not like
Okay.
act like the way other like act
How
like
much does that cost for the SAG card to get
three
like
G's.
put to be put
Well,
in to get put in commercials and stuff?
4 G's, man. It's 3 G's back when I got it.
Would it be worth it if I got it?
To go to the shit.
Mm.
That's the
If I
only
get
hindrance.
if I can get these placements, then I would do it. But
I
there's a
haven't
lot.
went out after COVID, but yeah, like stress.
There's a lot of TV. There's a lot of ads. There's a lot of everything.
Still a numbers game because you got to audition and then go to the final audition and then shoot it and not get edited out. But it's in there and worth it. My God, like dude. When I met PB on the Miracle Whip commercial one, he was telling me tag card, and I'm like, I'm just thinking that they were gonna tap hard like the first one and shit. But Shaq card, man, I had this drink card. I had this Gatorade. Shit, man, you 80,000. Yeah. What?
Yeah.
What? So when I didn't do it and I got edited out, like yeah, they gave me 600 for the first day. They gave me like a 200 to 300 for wardrobe day, and then they gave me another 600 to edit me out. So what's that? Fucking 12 plus 3, 1,500 to go shoot, eat the food, get dressed, go down there 3 times, and then not get it. So it's like, oh, would you rather have this fucking $1,500 or would you rather have would have got paid nationwide on that shit? It wasn't 80 G, it was 40 G.
Still,
I wouldn't have been mad at that for a fucking 3 day thing that I went down to Pasadena, Santa Monica, Pasadena. Come on,
that's just one.
that's just one.
That's just one. If you got placed in like two, three, even.
Dude, and
I'm
then
telling
after
you,
I
I'll
went
put me in a
that,
fruit roll-up commercial. I'm like,
dude,
like, fruit by the foot. Ah, I can do that. I think I could do it. I think I could do that.
yeah, because
Acting stuff.
the thing I kept putting in the hashtag on purpose is enthusiasm. Made me realize that everybody don't show enthusiasm, but everybody has the potential. But enthusiasm itself is contagious. People live vicariously through it because if they don't have that much, they at least like, oh, well, you go on then, like you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, it's true. Go ahead and do that.
Go ahead, yeah,
Go ahead and do that. Yeah,
you
you
do
do it.
that.
That's what's up, man. No, I mean, I always thought about. I mean, I bet everybody has, but like, oh, I wonder if I could act. Would I be good at it? I remember there was one time in high school. Um, I don't know if I told you this story before. I think I told Sinead this story. I'm pretty sure I did, but I remember this one time in high school where I didn't do any work for this project that we were supposed to do, and we were supposed to go up and, and present. And this wasn't like a speech class or nothing like that. But we, what do we had to do? It was a story. It was a story we had to read, and then we had to do a presentation on it. But we could be creative or whatever presentation it was. So the what's it called, the presentation idea that the group came up with was like a talk show. So there's going to be somebody interviewing somebody, which is like the main character of the story, and then ask them questions about what happened. So I guess this story was I forgot, it was like a sad story, or it was just like a somebody left somebody or something like that. But I was the person getting interviewed. I was the character, and then I remember being up there, didn't know what, I was just off the top, right? You know what I mean? I was like, but I did. I went up there. I was like, you know what? If I just believed I was this person, and then just acted as if they were, that person, that should be fine, right? And who gives a shit if I get a shitty grade? Like I didn't study for this, so I mean, I didn't like prepare. You know what I mean? So we started doing it, and then that shit just flowed. It was just like, it's like, yeah, well, and I would talk, I was staying like that, and I fake cried because it was like a sadder. So I fake like, tears didn't come out, but I covered my face,
Yeah, yeah.
and I changed the tone and shit.
Sold it, yeah.
Yeah, I sold it pretty good. And then it was the end of it. It was our time, and freaking everybody started clapping like crazy. I was like, oh shit, like. And I was looking at the girl, like that was interviewing. I was like, oh shit, like. They're like, wow. They're like, wow. And then like, because at the end of presentations, they're like, all right, give them feedback. Like, so with everybody's presentation, a positive or constructive, constructive criticism, something like that. But they were giving me like praises and stuff. They're like, man, what the hell? Like, I thought you was really crying. I was like, no, I wasn't. Like, that's crazy. But that part stood out to me because I think I was able to do that in front of people a lot. I think like, I know it's nerve wracking, right? But it's like, I think I'm pretty comfortable with people. Like,
So the nerves and do it anyway. You can
right.
do that shit. You've already b-boyed and shit in there, so it's less than that.
Yeah, I think so. Well, I mean, you're talking.
Yeah, but it's less than exerting energy. It's by performing, and you performed either way. But like, I was relating to you as you was telling me that story because I got a similar story at BBC.
Okay.
Did the group thing. It was probably like 6 of us in the group.
Oh, it was an English class too, by the way.
Dang, crazy. Was you at BBC?
No, I was in Silverado. I was in high school. It was in
high school.
like my sophomore year, something like that. They're like, wow, you guys did.
I gotta think of it. But yeah, no, at BBC it was a English class and fucking Tomlin. Fucking getting the group. Our shit was like a news report. They were going to different people in the shit. That's what's funny too, because that brown hat I was wearing the other day, I was class that day. Fucking, we didn't really plan for it. Yeah, same shit like you talk about. We didn't plan for it and shit. But like at the end of the day, we were just supposed to like say that we're interviewing somebody and then fucking pass it to somebody else in the news report. And so we all got our little roles, and my role was an old reporter that got narcolepsy. So they'd go to me, go to fucking whatever my name was. And I'm like, I'll start reporting, and then I'll fall asleep in the middle of the report.
They're Bob. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, man.
Oh my god, that's
everybody,
hilarious.
and I was like, fuck, like it is that moment. It is a pivotal moment in your life where you realize that you rose to the occasion, something in front of people, did it regardless of the embarrassment, praise you for it. Like you didn't really prepare yourself. It wasn't like you was cramming for this. You know what I mean? Kind of naturally did, and that's what happened in these commercials. All I was naturally doing was naturally being me. I naturally said, "Boom, hey, I like that. Use that." I naturally, when I went to Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I'm chilling in the holding thing, and then the group come in of all the producers and shit, and then looks over towards me and goes, and leaves. And I'm like, "What the fuck is that?" So I'm asking the people around me. I'm like, "What the fuck is that? How are we going to use you?" And I'm like, I'm thinking Illuminati shit. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck that mean? Nigga just gonna walk in here. I like him. and then leave. Use me how? Like use you, like feature you. I didn't do no research about that.
See, man. All right, so based off the environment that you grew up around, like, is that the reason why you think the way you think? And I'm just saying this because I've had some similar experiences, like, of people around me from where they like from people like just being like screwed over a lot, like depending on where they were at, like when they're growing up. Do you think do you think like that because of that?
What you mean?
Like, I'm not saying that people screwed you over your whole life or something like that, right? But like growing up, like even in Victorville, you always hear some negative shit all the time from people, right? Like, oh, they think that this thing's gonna happen to them and that kind of thing. Like, oh, this shit's gonna like don't really trust nobody because they're gonna do this to you, or you got
Like
to be
what's the worst that
careful.
can happen, and don't trust nobody and all that.
Yeah, it's always the worst that can happen, never the best that can happen. That kind of mentality. Do you think that's the? I mean, that shit is funny. Like you're like, what the fuck you mean abuse me? But you know what I mean? Like, but seriously, like that. Like, do you think
Yeah,
that's why?
yeah,
Have you?
because it's out of survival. It's out of survival, and we think it's harm first instead of help first. Damn, damn.
I just thought about. I was thinking about. It. I was like, yeah, because
Yeah,
yeah,
because
some
we already think that everybody's out to get you. That's real
right.
shit. And so when somebody, because that's what was funny. Thomas even did that to me the other day. Like he had gave me, like when people they got one of these kind of things, and
Yeah.
he's like, "Oh, Tim," blah, blah. I was like, "I don't need no motherfucking wet napkin. What the fuck?" And then he was like, "Look at Tim, always thinking that when people offering something to him, that is gonna harm him." And I'm like, "Man, I don't know what the fuck that is," like. And it was a fucking like glasses cleaner. And I was like, "Oh, nigga, I need this." He was like, "See?" I'm like, but like, yeah,
What'd you think it was at the beginning?
I
You
don't
just
know what the fuck I thought it was. Nigga, I don't need it. I didn't ask for it. Like, nigga, don't give me shit.
yeah, that's a good example. He's like, nah, man, I don't want that.
Yeah, what the fuck I need that for? Like, I didn't ask for it.
Your
Like,
damn glasses is messy. That's what he was saying to you. Clean your damn glasses.
clean
Like,
my glasses. But yeah, you're right. I never thought about it from that perspective. And that's the funny part about living life. You in it, so you ain't looking at it, because you in it. But when you
yeah,
say it like that, it's like, yeah, I expect harm first. And especially because the reason why I expect harm first now way more is because I'm committed to being a nice, genuine dude. Like remember earlier when you said logic is a part of your identity? Like being a fucking good-hearted dude is a part of my identity, and I don't want to lose that part. And it's like when you move through life, I understand why everybody gives their shit up because they get done dirty, get done dirty, get done dirty, and it's like, oh, well, fuck this, and then now they're part of the dirty crew because how many times they got done dirty, and like I've been tempted many times where I'm like back when I was with my girl, and she, oh, you cheating, and I'm like, damn, bitch, I might as well cheat if you always think I'm cheating, like. At least let me get the pleasure from cheating. If you always gonna think I'm cheating, I'm not cheating. And I gotta try to show you and
the
prove to you I'm
pleasure.
not cheating.
You said the pleasure.
I did. Let me get the pleasure of
I didn't mean
cheating.
to interrupt you, but that shit was funny.
I
no,
might
but
as
no,
well bust a nut off this shit if I'm gonna get the anguish. My goodness. But
that's crazy. So you think that translates to making music too?
what?
Why people don't put it out?
Yeah. Hold up. Why?
Because they think the worst is gonna happen.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
100%. Because the main, oh man, I forgot what post I seen, but it was a post that said like, what would people do if they were the only person on earth for 24 hours straight? I forgot where I seen this post, but it fucked me up when I read the comments because it's kind of sad that most of the comments, when you read it, it said, I will wear whatever I want and go outside and not have to worry about nobody judging me. I
Sad.
would pick the career that I want and not have to worry about my family or my parents not supporting me. Like when you read the fucking comments, you're just like, nigga, this is deep because it just shows you that people don't be them full selves because of what they feel other people will think, do, or say. And it's like, if they feel that they're the only person on earth and there's no other people to judge them, then they're finally free to be themselves. And I'm like, fuck, that's this many people. This is like high populace. Most people think like this. And I was like, it fucked me up. Cause like, I used to be that, but now I just do shit because I don't give a fuck.
Is it weird that when you first said that, I thought about beating off like out in like anyway, like just going around just beating off? Like if I was the only person in the world, nobody could see you. I think I would do it.
Just beating off everywhere. Exactly. Like I Am Legend going to snow. All right, but
yeah,
let's get some books today. Ooh, look at this book.
I think some more like that would be a little bit better than like being able to. Oh, I wish like that's too deep. Like it's too deep, but it's sad. You're right. You're right. It's like too deep. Like it doesn't have to be like that.
But it is. This is where most. I really would. I need to go back and find that. I think it was on Twitter. I got to go back to my likes. But when
you do cartwheels and shit, like that's. When you first read that, like without reading the comments, what were you saying?
If I was the only person on earth for 24, I would just get on the freeway and drive fast as fuck. That's my thing. I just go on the Autobahn. It wouldn't even have to be the Autobahn.
For 24 hours?
That's what the comment. That's
what
the
man, I'm just going to the bank. I'm going to the bank.
Going to the bank, jack and shit. Yeah, of course, like all that. But I'm driving fast to get there because it's just me. Like, come on, nigga. I can't operate no roller coaster by myself. Yeah, but I'm gonna do whatever that's gonna give me the most joy, and the most joy I get is from go fast. Gotta go fast because
24 hours. There's a lot of shit you could do. Yeah. Go to the bank, get some money.
Go to whips.
Yeah. I'm not really a car guy though, but I think I'll take like a truck or something. You know what I mean?
You definitely need a truck so you can take around Rucky Finster.
Yeah, exactly. Rucky Finster, I'll take all that shit. All the
parts and shit.
Yeah,
the parts 3 versions of it.
And some books on how to do it.
Jack the books and the tools.
Hell yeah, man. I'll take some clothes.
He come back after 24 hours. He got his whole fucking shit out.
Like, whatever, y'all. I'm going to Sam Ash. I'm going to freaking
Guitar Center. Oh my god.
Yo, bro.
That's what I'm saying. It's unlimited at that point.
Apple Store. I'm going to the PC store. Fuck this.
Everything. I seen somebody set up earlier today where they got they got 2 TVs on here, 2 TVs right here, and a TV in the middle. And I'm like, what the fuck is it with monitors? That's their computer desk setup. Boom, 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 boom. And these niggas I'm watching a stream, and these niggas had like 4 camera angles on the stream. And then I'm like, that's too. I think this is enough with 2 fucking monitors.
2 monitors is fine, yeah.
This nigga had 2, and a 5th one. And his little ring light was behind the 5th one. And I was like, this shit is crazy.
Bro.
So yeah,
I know
that's how my shit would be for 24 hours.
So me and you were just basically doing the same thing, minus jerking it all around the fence.
No, I'll jerk it too. But
just cut. Hey man, it's just funny. Like I think I would do it just for fun.
Dude, I'll be on top of some kind of building and just want to do my own experiment to see what physics.
Yeah. Oh, silly string it up, huh? All over the wind. Yeah, freaking gloppy. Gloppy geezers.
Oh shit.
That shit's funny, dude.
But yeah, like, cause when I was reading the shit, like, I would dance and not worry about people. I would sing and not worry. And I'm like, nah, but I do that. That's what made me bring back to that Stanley Ipkiss versus The Mask episode. If you ever seen the Mask cartoon show, where Stanley Ipkiss finally had all the confidence, and the mask never worked anymore.
What? On the cartoon?
Cartoon. It was a great lesson. I'll still talk about it today, so obviously it had an imprint. But in the show, Stanley Ipkiss, the same nerdy dude that worked for the newspaper or whatever, he found the mask, was wearing the mask, blah, blah. In this one particular episode, something happened to him where he started having his own personal self-confidence, and he didn't need the mask. So when he tried to put the mask on, it wouldn't work. The mask would never turn on. But then when he started being his own little bitch ass, like not his full authentic self, then the mask would work. So that was the contrast. Crazy. It was like, dang, you get all this extra shit with the mask, but in your regular life, you're a shell of yourself. But when you're living your full self, you don't even need the mask. You're living your full self. So when I read these comments of what they're doing 24 hours, like, oh, they would dance and sing and all. I'm like, nigga, we talk about the singing in the car. Nigga, and my window be down.
That shit crazy, bro. Man, I don't know why people. I mean, it is sad though. It is sad. Oh shoot, it's like 3:00 right now, bro. I'm about to.
You've been yawning
I
since
think
we
it's.
started too, man.
I
I said
have been yawning, bro. I was like, I have to do this though. Like, you know what I mean?
Shit every week.
We do this shit every week. What was I about to say? Yeah, I mean, we already said what we was gonna do, so I mean, that's dope though. I mean, yeah, being able to do something without everybody saying anything, like it just that is sad to hear that shit, but it is true. Like I feel the same way as you. Like I still yell and sing. I'm not afraid to do weird shit in front of people. Like,
but I was afraid to put my tracks out because I only put out one track in 5 years because
no, that's true.
I was afraid of what I thought, and I was afraid of what other people thought. And it wasn't even the friends and family that don't listen to my stuff anyway. It wasn't them. It's the people that do actually listen to it, so they can go and critique it. Because I feel it's just so precious. True. And they're gonna go like, "Ugh, that bass line, or ugh, those hi hats. You did that there," and I'm like, "Shut up, nigga. This is what I knew at the time." You know?
Okay, I get what you. Yeah, me too. Like, I'm just like, oh well, when I make these beats, it's just like, all right, I didn't transition here. I didn't do this. Like oh, look like these other people when they do their beats, it just sounds so full and so good. And
I don't
like,
have no toms. Yeah,
mine doesn't sound like that. I was like, and then but then we get over it. So I mean, it's different. So other than other people. So yeah, people are listening and scared to put their music out. Just put it out. It's not about who cares. Like, just put it out in the world. Who cares? I mean, yeah, who does care? I mean, who cares? They're gonna care because they're gonna listen to it. I mean, and if just put it out. Why make something if nobody can see it except for yourself? Unless it's for yourself. I mean, I get that.
Specifically for yourself. But yeah, Light Years was for myself. But I know when Light Years is gonna be a history maker. Motherfuckers hitting violins in that.
Yeah, see? Because it shouldn't. It's you're selfish if you don't put it out. If it's just for yourself and you know it's a good piece of work, you should put it out. But yeah, all right, bro. We're gonna sign. I'm signing out right now. All right, another episode of Producer Podcast. Producer Thoughts.
That's NappooBeats with the
NappooBeats.
I'm
the double thing. Yeah, NappooBeats.
This is episode 16, man. We out
Damn.
here.
Let's go.
Crazy. Out here. Actually,
no, 17.
17.
It's 17 because I'm on episode 16. 20 now on
Crazy.
Yeah, I'm on episode 20 now on the chop section.
17. I'm posting 16. That's
hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about, brother.
You out here, man. Nah, I appreciate you, man. I always appreciate your time. You definitely gotta link back up with Louis so we can continue that shit, man. Because I still feel that's a trio collaboration that needs to happen.
Yeah, we need to we need to get on that Google Classroom next time.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because that shit, this 40-minute shit fucked us up.
Yeah, hell yeah. But all right, brother.